it's live, so like I can see it picking up my microphone. My levels are set to where they are every night, so hopefully you can hear me. Go ahead and give yourself some levels.
All right. Test, 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 test.
Yeah, those things looked good to me.
On my side of it, I am very much louder than you.
Okay, that's why I thought let's do one more. Give another 3 tests.
Test, test, test.
Dyer, you can't hear me at all? I guess that wouldn't make sense to ask you that. Could you hear me talking, Geiger?
No, I can. You're just much lower than I am.
Is it audible though?
It's almost like I'm talking at a above a normal voice, and you're almost whispering. It seems.
Even after the last set of tests? Because you
Hold on,
should be much lower now.
I'm kind of dealing with this delay. Give me a minute.
Sure. Dyer, check these levels now, please.
You're louder now. You're louder now.
Okay. Does it still need to come up? And what about my friend's voice? Is he at a good level, or is it too high, too low? I got somebody else watching the stream so they can help us troubleshoot. He usually helps me every night. Now we can hide these Fortnite stats too. We don't need those today. Yeah, it's weird because when I do my PS4 stream every night, I have to drop my mic level 26 decibels. Otherwise, I'm like blaring out the headphones, you know, and I didn't change that for this. All right, he says we're good. So, man, I'm good if you are. I'm going to boot up the application.
Yeah, sounds good. I am in game, and like I said, I don't know how we're gonna handle this exactly, but I almost think it might have been better if I would have set the webcam up and let you get my face in there too. But that just sounds like too much work for what we're doing right now.
Yeah, well, once we have our podcast going, I'll already have all those sources created, so I can just copy them over to a copy of my live stream, and we'll be able to do that real easy. So the guy that's actually check voice to Geiger, give me some levels.
All right, test, test, test. I like penises in my mouth.
Well, that all sounded good on my side. What about you, Dyer? Does he need to come up or down?
Oh, I always come down.
The guy that's actually helping us troubleshoot this right now, he might be interested in playing with us once we get settled on a server and stuff. We're doing some testing today, Dyer. All right, we're playing on 243. Raise a few notches.
Am I making this?
Okay.
Sorry, am I making this too hard? Should I just be a freaking undead rogue or something? I mean, I don't know.
No, man. I mean, I'd say be whatever you want. I can, like I said, I can be a troll or whatever. I'm a troll in real life. Why not? I'd rather have you play what you want because, you know, if you don't play what you want, you'll rage quit twice as fast. So we only get to play for a half hour instead of a full hour.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, thanks, Dyer. All right, let's get this booted up. Now, I have been on Warmane before, and the crazy thing is that I had to do like a password reset last time I tried playing on them, and I don't know what the password is. I have to like pull it out of my Google history.
Should I start doing these quests since you're going to be a troll?
Well, hold. Let's get our characters made first before we figure anything out. I mean, it's a ×7 realm, right?
I think it's 5, but
5
something
times
like
5. Okay. All right. So I've got 4 old characters made on this one. And in case you're interested in following along, Dyer, right now we're testing on Warmane, Burning Crusade. Okay, so I'm on the right realm. Create a new character. So, yeah, Torns can only be... I definitely don't want to be a warrior. I don't think the Shaman and Druid together. Hunter.
Yeah, I kind of didn't either.
So I was kind of thinking about playing a priest, which I could do with the troll as well.
True.
Even though I don't really like...
I could have made a I could have made an undead rogue named Geiger, and you could make an undead priest. We could have ran it like that.
Let's do that. That sounds a lot more fun to me.
Okay, let me get out of this and get out of. I'll play this druid on my own time some other time. Just like with Star Shooter, I'll play her on my own time as well.
Okay. Now I'm going to delete DeMarco, and I imagine you want me to go Islute or DeMarco because I have both names.
That's tempting. Well, DeMarco's kind of the name that you use for your undead priest. But what do you think?
I mean, that's what I do. Or you're making an undead rogue. Do you want me to make an undead priest or a blood elf priest?
Well, we better stick to the same to be able to play together, right?
Undead, yeah. I mean, I can re-roll DeMarco.
Okay.
It'll not be hard to do. I mean, he was only level 3, but we'll do this all together.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I feel like we should have characters that we play together.
Mm-hmm. Which I really wanted to play a priest anyway, so that works out for me.
Well, this seems like when we really did play Burning Crusade on retail. Priest and a rogue.
Yeah. Yeah, I always said, like, Paladin is my main class through my career of Warcraft, if there's such a thing. But I think during Burning Crusade, I would have said Islute was probably my main character. Let's see, we'll put that here. Make my guy beautiful.
I'm trying to make my guy.
You giving him that smoker's jaw?
I think you were more of a fan of the smoker's jaw. Trying to find a hairstyle that I like.
Yeah, let me know if you're going the one thing I wish they had on this that's in the new Warcraft was like the number that you selected on the features. Like hairstyle number 9, hairstyle number 10.
Oh, yeah.
So we don't pick the same one. Let me know if you get the one that has like the long hair with drooping on both sides, because if so, I'll switch to the one that's similar but not the same.
No, I'm going with the, I don't even know if I'm going to do any hair. I'm looking at the mohawk right now.
Yeah, Dyer, when we play like for real, I'll probably end up playing a Blood Elf Paladin. I don't know, because Burning Crusade I did like the priest more. Yeah. I'm sorry, what'd you say about the hairstyle?
I said I was looking at the
mohawk.
I was looking at the mohawk.
Okay, well I'm just gonna roll this. Are you going green? Are you greeny or bluey?
I'm pale white.
Okay.
All right, I'm getting there, Smith.
Oh, you're fine, man. I haven't even created my, because I always forget how to spell DeMarco. There we go. We good.
All right, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I'm going to log into Islute real quick just to see if I have anything in his inventory. Send to us. We can divvy out and cheat the game even more, because ×5 is not good enough for us. We're current WoW players.
Well, in that case, then I'm not even going to be in a guild with you unless there's perks.
Oh, my God. Ooh, it's nice. I've already got all my mods set up. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Oh, yeah.
Mods?
Yeah, I'm reporting you.
Yeah. DeMarco. Watch me know how to spell things.
All right, I'm logging in now, so... let me know also, Dyer, if you're still watching, if that game volume is probably going to have to come down, because that should be mixed down on the same as the chat audio. Even though it doesn't sound that loud to me. I don't need to watch the intro video. All right, old Geiger boy. Oh my, what is going on there? All right, so... Oh, I thought you challenged me to a duel.
No.
All right, let me add you to my friends list. Thought there was an option to do that by right-clicking on you, but... Oh, you're already on my friends list. Or is it because I just hit add friend?
I don't know, I added you, like, before you even logged in, so... Maybe it does it on this server automatically, or maybe it's a mod, I don't know.
Have we played on this server before together?
No, not that I know of. I played here by myself.
I played here by myself as well, because I have a level 20 priest. Alright, so we're, I also need to fix my mouse down to my macros. I don't know why it's got all these little symbols over here on my screen. And I don't know why my DPI just went way down, but that don't matter.
We are playing a ranged and a melee combination. I wonder how good of an idea this is.
It'll be alright. I'll just stick close to you and pull stuff in for us.
Hmm.
What do you need to reload your character? Do we need to switch characters before we get going too far?
Well, I was just thinking, why not make? I mean, just hear me out here. Why not make Islud a Blood Elf priest, and then I can just have I could remake my Blood Elf hunter, or just I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas out there.
Yeah, I mean, you can do that as well if you don't feel like pulling stuff. I mean, if you're gonna play a hunter, we're gonna super roll stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I bet it is, Dyer? I bet you. All right, let's back out of this real quick. Let's log out. I bet you it's a Skype. Doesn't Skype automatically lower like your volumes and stuff?
I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure it does. If I can figure out how to get to the dang desktop.
Or we could just do the druid and the troll priest. I don't know.
I'd rather play an undead or a blood elf personally.
Okay. Well, how much of a struggle would it be for me to get my druid over there to you?
How much of a struggle would it be for you to make your druid, start doing your quests so you level up since it's times 5, and I just bring my current level 20 over to you? Or would you rather do the quests over on eastern side?
Well, what's your level 20?
Islud.
He's a blood elf priest?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I can do that. I don't know how long it'll take me to get to 20, but
You're fine. I'm going to get into my sound options real quick and see. Let's boot. I have to reboot the game here. All right, which means I have to try to remember where I installed it.
what quest do I have?
2, 4,
A humble
3.
task. The hunt begins. All right, I got this. Well, yeah, that works too. I mean, I don't know, or if you want to like blow his loot off and then like get to like level 5 and meet in Brill. I mean, whatever you want to do, or 7 or whatever.
Yeah, man, I can do that if you think. Yeah, if you're, are you going? Are you trying to get to level 20? Or are you just coming straight over? If you're coming straight over, I'll re-roll Islud and make him fresh.
Well, I think we ran into trouble one time when we tried to go to Brill straight away. I think we need to be like level 5-ish before we can start getting the Brill quests.
Okay.
I hope I'm not talking crap, because how long of a journey is that for me to get over there?
All right, so from there, because there's no Zeppelin from Thunder Bluff at that point, right?
Yeah, okay. That's what I was trying to figure out. I couldn't remember when they added that.
I want to say it was Kata that they added that.
Okay, sounds like a Kata thing.
I'll tell you, all I want to do is get into my video options. Where the heck is it? They didn't add the video options to the main screen till Wrath.
All right, do some quests here. Get a level or two under my, get some levels under my belt. Yeah, it's gonna be a journey, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Have a mage port you.
Yeah. I am a mage right now, nature mage with a staff.
Yeah, with staff.
With the staff. Drink some of that spring water. Refresh my spring.
I'll refresh your spring. All right, we're going to troubleshoot this game volume, guys, as soon as I get back into the game. Because it's low on my side. It's low with my headset. And I think it's because Skype like decreases your game volume by like 50% when you make a phone call. All right, is that right? That looks right to me. And if I have to disable that Ice HUD add-on, we can do that as well.
This lady's paying me to get a water pitcher for her. I don't really know why.
A water pitcher for?
Yeah, play the game many times and still not know quests.
All right. Let's see if I need. Okay, so it's not doing that anymore. That's good. The game, yeah, dude, it is super low. Let me see if I can get. All right, so let's do this. Video. I have it set to window maximized. There we go. gosh. Hmm.
Marty's not the only one that can make a druid and leave everyone behind.
He did do that to us, didn't he?
He did. We leveled up with him. My shaman, and I think maybe it was your mage. It was my shaman, his druid, maybe your mage, and we had this whole Nature Boys joke thing. We kept going, Nature Boys, woo! And then like, oh, guys are leaving the server. My guild's leaving, and we're like, what? I did Karazhan with Marty and his guild.
He did. I did Karazhan one time. With I was in a guild. It was a pretty good guild at the end of Burning Crusade. I can't remember their name, but I did I made them a banner logo. All right, I think that's gonna. Let's see. Actually, now that I've got you in headphones, the game volume is comfortable, low but comfortable. Can you interact with a speaking? Yeah, I can. See, now that's a little bit loud in my headset, so I think now inside the game, let me know, Dyer, that I can take that volume just down maybe like 10-20%. Because it was set up to where Skype lowers your game volume by 50%. Let's see here. Master volume, we'll take that down to like 80. See how that sounds.
State your
Good
business.
news is I'm already level 5.
Well, hell, I better get on. Better get on it. These quests are so easy over here.
For anything.
Yeah, take it down. Okay. Hold on. Actually,
we will have justice.
Sound. Let's take it down to like. Still sounds
Victory
loud.
lies ahead.
Yeah, it's still loud. Sorry, Geiger. It's still
good.
The woes of doing stuff for the first time. I'm used to streaming on PS4.
Glory to the Sindorai.
That doesn't sound like it's actually lowering the volume.
Death to all who oppose us.
Huh. I don't know if it's a server. My latency's okay. It's a little laggy sometimes.
I'm gonna say it's weird because I had to turn the thing that turns down the entire system 50%, turn that off, and now I have to turn the game down like 60%.
Glory to the Sindorai.
I may have to go down to 30. Let me know if that sounds better.
What business?
All right, Geiger, we're on a roll here. Let's go.
Whoa, what am I doing?
They're talking to me while I do my quests.
All right.
There's quests?
There's quests.
Yeah, so
I'm just supposed to keep like leveling up like normal, right?
Yeah, until you're ready to come over. I'm gonna head.
Okay.
I'm just gonna get to like 5 or 6 and head over to Brill, like you said.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm 5 now, so maybe I should start heading to Brill, or should? Well, wait a minute. I have a much more hazardous walk than you do.
You do. You're gonna have to go through the Barrens, and luckily there'll be no Barrens chat for you to put up with.
We will have justice.
I'm just gonna get myself to. I don't know if you're gonna collect experience on the way over as well. From I don't know if all experience is boosted 5 or if it's just like killing and quests. That's fine now. You're okay. It sounds good on my end too. So for y'all watching, this is my friend Geiger that I've known since like first grade, since we were like 6 or some shit like that.
Yeah, probably kindergarten, maybe even.
So it's his fault that I ever got addicted to this crack of a game in the first place.
Keep your wits about you.
Yeah, I kind of made you copies of it back in the day, didn't I?
Yeah, I came down to Dayton when I was living in Van Wert, and you made me. I remember you made me copies because it was on CD. Wasn't even DVD, straight CD, 5 discs. Yeah, install this. And I took it home and I threw it in the corner, and it sat there for a while. And then I thought, one day I was bored. I was like, I'll finally put it in, and I did. And then you told me like you were working, and you told me like make a character and like get used to the game and whatnot. And I got to like level 5 on old school original while it, getting to level 5 took a couple hours back then, right?
Especially when you didn't know what you were doing.
Yeah. And then, were you doing the quests? Especially when you weren't doing quests. There's quests?
I remember thinking you were like never gonna play this game, and I was like so excited about it because I was like, oh, it's like some old school PS1 game that like way more modern, and we can play together. And because I think before this we had played a little bit of There Online.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually found World of Warcraft because I was 18, probably 19, and I had my first like real job, and I pretty much was just working and then trying to save money and coming home and just playing video games. I kind of had stopped. For a while, I was going out and buying a bunch of stuff, but I was trying to like save up some money. And well, problem is a PS2 game, which I know was the modern console at the time. You know, I could play through one of those in like maybe a week tops or a weekend. So it kind of didn't seem very cost effective. So I was looking for something to do that would basically take longer than that. And I think that's kind of where like their online came in, but that was kind of like a social MMO. I know we kind of messed around on there for a while, and then I found out. Well, a friend of mine at the time, his nephew played World of Warcraft, and he talked about like how his nephew wasn't around anymore because he's playing World of Warcraft, and I'm like, oh, what's that? You know, and he's like, oh, it's like where you pay online to play Warcraft online. I'm like, why would anybody pay online to play Warcraft online? Because I'm thinking of like Warcraft 2, Warcraft 3, you could just play online for free, you know. And I didn't understand. I thought that's like what it was, and I was bored one Saturday, and I was like, oh, I really need to fix this problem. And so I somehow came across the World of Warcraft website, not the Blizzard website or the Battle.net website, but back then it was just like worldofwarcraft.com or warcraft.com or something. I don't know what it was, something like that. And I see these pictures, and it's like this troll in Stranglethorn Vale, and he's like riding a raptor, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm like, it's a whole world of Warcraft. Like, it sounds like, you know, like, duh, like what else would it be? And then I went over to that Myers that used to be over here around me, that I know you know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
And there it was for like, I think it was 19 or 29 bucks, and it had the first month included in it. So I was like, oh, good, because I really was like really against this whole ideology to be paying this monthly fee, because it's just something I had never done before. And I'm like, oh, good, you know, I'll just play it for a month, and that'll be it. And that'll be way more cost effective than any PS2 game I bought at the time. And so I'm like, that'll work out, a whole month of game time. And fast forward like what, 6 or 8 years later before I ever even canceled my subscription.
Yeah. It's crazy because I was playing Fortnite with the people I played with last night, and I made a Myers joke, and it went over everyone's head that I was playing with, because there's a place in Fortnite called Moisty Mire, and somebody said, I like going to Mire. And I said, oh yeah, well, I like going to Kroger. And like, no one got it. I was like, what the hell with y'all?
Well, they don't have Myers down there where you're at.
Yeah, no. But yeah, I wish, man.
I don't know. Myers is pretty crappy up here anymore. I mean, I used to like Myers too. That's where we used to go, and it was right here next to me. But anymore, they don't really. I go over there and I end up spending way more money, and they have like less selection. It's a mess.
Yeah, I need you to come kill stuff for me.
You do?
Oh, I couldn't even type it. I tried to type in. I'm just happy all my. See, what I did is like the last time we really tried playing some. Oh, I'm in the chat. That's why. Last time I tried playing some WoW games with you or whatever, like I downloaded every single client other than Legion and just like set up the mods for them all. So, because you know how I am usually when we play these games, it takes me 3 hours just to get my game set up.
Yeah.
You'll be in that auction house for 3 hours.
I'm level 6.5, but I don't know, man. Probably 7 if I turn this in.
I mean, you could always like target getting to. I mean, where do we want to start questing? That would be my question, because you know once we hit 10, 11, 12, like Brill's going to be too low level.
Yeah. Well, some of the quests we can write out a little longer than their retail expiration dates because of the increase. But yeah, I don't know. You made a new Islud. Is that what you've done?
I did.
Okay.
Dude, have you ever sat there and thought, like, if you could go back in time with the knowledge you know today, what would you do? Is it sad that I would, like, want to go back to 2004, November, and get this game on release date and have, like, the mouse and keyboard and, like, the setup I have now, dude? Like, how I'm able to, like, cast every single spell using macros and using my just one thumb button. Dude, we would crush people. As good as we were in arenas without that, because I was a clicker when we did arenas, man.
Yeah, well, I think that was a big part of it, especially during Classic WoW. Everybody kind of was, you know, like everybody. And I think about that sometimes, about how, like, we played arenas in Crusade, and it's funny because it's like, wow, like, everything, like, was so fast-paced and spam these buttons and everything had to do this, do that, and it's like, I don't know, it wasn't very enjoyable, to be honest with you.
It was just fun. I liked going into the arenas with our priest and our rogue and just me mind controlling their healer so you couldn't heal and you just wrecking their DPS.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun when we figured it out, but I recall that we had some hardcore struggles there for a while.
We did until we went on threes with Jerichova and watched him just dot everyone up and dance.
Yeah, well, eventually we did figure out a really good plan of attack, so to speak, I guess, with our, with the rogue and the priest, and that was really fun. But I mean, it took us a long time to get there. We, I don't know, we had a lot of different combinations. Like I remember I had like a level 70 warrior, level 70 shaman.
Oh, yeah. You remember how mad we made Marty? Because there was that one time, I think it was right after he had finished leveling up his druid, and we switched to, you actually switched to Contour, which I think was your shaman Contour. I don't remember if it was the warrior or the shaman, but it was one or the other. And I went back to Lukovi, who I had left at like level 30 from the epic days of me getting wrecked in Hillsbrad. And we went back and leveled them up. And like the same night we dinged 70 on both those characters, we ran around for like an hour, and then we decided to go make 2 new characters and just really crit Marty hard.
Our enemies
Yeah,
will fall.
you guys just hit max level. Yeah.
The reckoning is at hand.
Yeah, we got really. It's funny now that I'm like, oh, I hate leveling up, because that's like all we did for a while, it seems. But I don't know. In Burning Crusade, we stuck to mains much better in Burning Crusade than we did in Classic.
Yeah, I think we would have done well. Dude, we were leveling up really quick with that Paladin and Hunter, though.
Oh, well, yeah.
And then they announced Burning Crusade, and we were like, what's the point?
Yeah. Yeah. We got them leveled up really fast. Like, really fast. That Paladin, like, you don't know that it was Rameth.
Yeah.
Rameth and Druidic Goth. And every fucking day I got whispers. You want to heal ZF? Want to heal Sunken Temple? No, dude, I'm a hunter. Oh, like ... Like, yeah, just because my name's Druidic Goth doesn't mean I'm a druid. It's just some random ass name I picked up. I remember that though. You want to heal ZF? Want to heal ST? No. Can't
It's
heal.
crazy. Why do you keep doing this, Skype? Get the hell out of here. I'll tell you what I should have done before we sat down to play this game is got me a glass of water because I am parched. I'm going to go do that as soon as I get into town. So what's our goal here?
Well, play together was the initial goal. That seems to be going very far to reach. What level is Islud right now?
5, and I'm turning in a quest that will most certainly make me hit 6.
We will persevere.
But you know, why don't I just get on my... And you're a Blood Elf?
Have justice.
Uh-huh.
My Blood Elf is level 7. Why don't I just hop on my Blood Elf?
I want you to play whatever you want to play. It's going to make you have a good time and make this work. Because, I mean, I can hit 7 by killing these cats over here real quick. Also, for y'all in the stream that are watching right now, as I mentioned, this is my friend Geiger, and if y'all been around and heard me talk about the podcast, he is the one that I'm doing the podcast with starting on Wednesday. So every Wednesday at, what did we say? We're going to do it at 7 o'clock starting off and see how that goes for an hour?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we'll try every Wednesday at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern to do about a 1-hour podcast, and it'll just be, we'll just come up with some stuff to talk about. No one specific topic. Just each week we'll see maybe some current events, talk about some games, some tech. If y'all got stuff you want to hear us talk about or want our opinions on, which no one should ever want, you can always put those in the comments of videos or email them over to me. We can kind of do some fan commentary too.
Old screen tapper, tapping some screens.
Yeah, you are. Always tapping those screens. Yeah, they also... Yeah, go ahead. Hop on your Hunter. They also didn't implement, like, full macro support, I think, until Wrath of the Lich King. Like, they had basic macros before then, but some of the ones that, like, I like to use weren't available.
Well, don't worry. I'll always support your macros.
Yeah, you will.
You know, I feel like a good conversation piece for that whole, what the hell's a podcast that we're going to do? Probably be multi-boxing in the early days of World of Warcraft.
Yeah. I mean, the first time I remember seeing that was at the beginning of the Burning Crusade, and then I remember when Cataclysm was pretty brand new, and all I wanted to do was just level up because I actually enjoyed leveling up. And the Cataclysm zones, I think, were some of the best zones. As much as I know a lot of people don't like Cata. As far as being just a quester, dude, I was multi-boxing every single character with that. What was it? Triple experience for Recruiter Friend.
Yeah.
Plus multi-boxing, yeah, dude. And I would just every character I wanted to level up, like that class would be the main character, and then the character following around would always be a warlock, so that I would have the Felguard and dots, and it just made me wreck everything. Every time I'd go in and swing, he'd just cast a dot and get the extra DPS. Where the hell's my priest trainer? I'm such a noob. Don't even know where my trainer's at.
So I'm behind you, and
The eternal sun
I don't know
guides
what kind of
us.
quest you're gonna want to do, but I've got 3 quests.
Okay.
Remember
Well,
the
let's get in a group
Sunwell.
first. And I have Carbonite, so you don't have Carbonite though, do you?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, what the
No,
hell happened
wait,
to my Carbonite?
no, I don't.
There we go. All right, so the quest I'm on, you're on 2 of them: Solanian's Belongings and the Shrine of Death, Dark Vader. Unfortunate measures I need to turn in. I need to go kill 2 more of these cats real quick out back. I don't know why I left without finishing that. I thought I did it.
All right.
I'm too busy talking, not busy enough playing.
You know, it's gonna sound weird, but I kind of almost feel like one of my favorite classes in World of Warcraft, even though it's one that I didn't necessarily play a lot, was the Hunter.
You were always pretty good with them. I remember when we tried playing them in like Classic, like we leveled up those 2 Night Elf Hunters the one night. Remember when we were walking at the Barrens at like 6 a.m. just laughing at for no reason.
You need more of these cats?
I just got. Yeah, I need one more.
Okay.
I thought I got the last one. But yeah, the Erosia was probably my most played character in Wrath of the Lich King. That's the last one.
All right.
So let me turn this in, and then I'm gonna grab a glass of water real quick.
I noticed in some other games I've been playing that I tend to kind of like lately, anyways. It's nothing that I really got into before, but I'm tending to kind of get into like the shooter type characters, like the you know, scoundrel or archer, or, you know, stuff like that. So kind of happy that we're gonna do this way. I feel like I'm gonna end up playing this Hunter more than anybody else, anyways.
Nice. Now you said that you also have. Do you have Diablo 3 on any platform?
No, not currently.
Okay. You bought it on PC, didn't you? Add it to your Battle.net account, or did you lose your Battle.net account?
You're talking at launch, and yeah, that's like long gone. I don't even know where that's at.
Okay. Let me be right back. I'm gonna just go grab a drink real quick.
Word chemistry, hippie, sexy nerd ministry. Hennessy helps them listen when they witness me. Beautiful, eye of the beholder. Love is just the hand that guides a strap up off the shoulder. Older, if you're too young, you just won't get it. Like when you're all alone and you just want fidget. Hardly strictly happy pills. Like I was hardly pimping daffodils, petals. I like to put them to the metal. I'm in some folks' favorite song, just like Bass in Trouble. Okay, now let me check my schedule. Looks like I'll be rich today, or more than one year. Okay, now let me check my schedule. Looks like I'll be rich today. Okay, let me check my schedule. Looks like I'll be rich today, or more than one year. Okay, now let me check my schedule. Looks like I'll be rich today.
Well, just so you know,
When I say mic check, I'm also checking my voice, making sure it's the proper frequency. The issue is choice. I invite you to enjoy my words vibrating through your body. Turn the volume up if you're
I've never actually gone back and watched the stream. For any of you on the stream while I was away and it was on the Be Right Back screen, did you hear the music playing for one? And 2, did you hear anyone talking? Because you shouldn't have heard anyone talking. But Geiger was trying to give y'all some entertainment, and I didn't tell him my hacks of how I do all that. All right, so I'm on all 3. How many quests do you have? 3 or more?
3,
Okay.
just 3.
We're on all the same. So let's do it. Let's do the
Actually,
report.
I'm sorry, I'm on 4 quests. One's to find a mailbox.
Oh, well, here, let me bend over.
Falcon Wind Square, I believe, is the closest one. So we'll get over there at some point. Look.
Why don't you come over here?
Well, if you want to log out real quick and log into Retail WoW, there'll be one like every 5 feet.
Yeah. pretty much. All right, well now, okay, here's one that we're doing.
Yes. Don't worry, Carbonite will show us the way. Music, no voice. All right, yeah. So anytime I walk away and I say I'm walking away, it'll be on that be right back screen, and there'll be no. Unless you want me to leave it on for you, you can just tell me. I'll leave it on.
No, that's fine. I just didn't know. Okay. I was talking about this mage that was like I'm watching him try to kill this thing, and he's just like hitting it with his staff. There was like no casting going on, and I said, "Look, there's a melee spec mage."
Oh, it might be Gary.
It might be. Now we got to kill these tenders and stuff.
Now I'm telling you, if we can get serious on one of these, and we can keep you playing for more than 1 or 2 days, and we can get Gary to come play some of this because it's boosted. And then Dyer play. There's our 4-man. Then we just got to get Josh to be our warrior.
Yeah, too much clicking. Old Douglas doesn't really play games at all anymore from what he tells me. I text him and try to hang out with him. He's always busy. And
he's always doing his bicycle crap now too, isn't he?
He's got this truck he's been working on a lot. Now, I mean, in his defense, we were going to hang out. I think that was Wednesday, but I had to cancel it because I'm working a lot of overtime at work, and by the time I got off work, I was just like, dude, I'm like dead. I don't really want to, you know. I was trying to hit him up last night because me and my girlfriend, man, lived it up last night.
Did you guys salsa it up?
Oh, dude. Yeah, I'm surprised that I'm able to even sit here and talk to you because I'm pretty sure I probably shouldn't have been driving when I was, so.
There, have some fortitude.
It's a good time. That shit's on cooldown for a long time, but hey.
Where'd you guys go? Living room?
We went, we were making plans to like go out. I just was texting her when I was at work. It's like, let's just go out and do something. You know, I've been in like the mood to do something. She's like, all right. I get home and I'm kind of like that first drag of when you first like get home. It's like, man, I'm so tired. It's like the only day of the week I got off at a normal time. It wasn't like an 11 or 12 hour day, and I'm like, and then like I sat there and I thought, you know what, let's go do something. I had to go make preparations because like need to go through an ATM, needed to do this and that and the other. But well, we go and we do it. When we first get there, it was a living room. It really wasn't very exciting. It was kind of just like you know, boring. And I thought, well, man, this was a bad idea. But well, we kind of stuck there in a way, I thought, because we got some buckets, you know. We didn't just, they had a happy hour going on, so we got some buckets. Well, it wasn't that things were really going bad. It's that our friend and companion, unwanted friend and companion at times, old Aspen happened to be there.
Oh, okay. Old Aspen.
Old Aspen. So she's still there, and well, as it went on though, everything ended up. Because I told her, I said, well, shit. I said, I feel like you don't even want to be here now, and I feel bad. I said, I'd leave, but I said, we just bought this bucket. You know, we're still on our first beer apiece, and it's like, well, she's like, oh, don't worry about it. She's like, let's just have a good time. She's like, I didn't mean that, you know. So, well, and then as the night progressed, it just got crazier and crazier and crazier. And then we ended up going to a couple towns over, because that's Dayton and Riverside, Beaver Creek. So yeah, I guess that would be the way to say that. A couple towns over, and then ended up having dinner and drinking some more, and then apparently trying to pick up the cute waitress at the fucking thing.
Nice. All right, Dyer, buddy, thanks for helping out as usual, and have a good day, and we'll catch you, and I'll send you details on the server we're on and stuff.
I think we're done with these guys.
We are, but this guy was offending me. He looked at me weird, and this guy's standing on my scroll.
We
This ass is gonna get it.
But yeah, things got pretty crazy. It's a pretty good time, really.
Sounds like a good time.
Spent way too much money, but working so much overtime, and you pay so many bills, and it's like, you know what, I can pay my bills, and money's going to be tight, but fuck it.
Pretty much.
I mean, what's the point of doing all this work and shit if you can't enjoy yourself a little bit?
I agree.
It's not like I do that every weekend, you know what I mean? Last time I did anything like that extravagant, was with you. So I mean, that's a decent chunk of time.
Yeah, we'd be much better off if I didn't have all these medical expenses kicking my ass right now.
Yeah, mine's my car payment and, of course, my lifelong medical expenses.
Yeah, I've got a lifelong one now for that dog because it's $200 a month for his seizure medication.
It's $200 a month? Wow.
Yeah, I get 60 pills at a time, and he takes 6 a day, so a 10-day supply is $60. And I have to do that obviously every 10 days, so 3 times a month, $180 plus. Oh,
Man,
it's insane.
it's this guy.
I don't think so. Tioed in, it's mine. Yeah, very scrub. Now it's yours.
That's pretty hefty.
What
but
the
yeah.
hell? Did I not get the last thing that we? You received Scroll of Scourge Magic. Did I not?
Scourge magic.
What did we just pick up here?
Scrying orb.
You received Loot Scrying Orb. I don't know why it doesn't say I didn't. Let me just make sure, because I don't want to walk away and have to come back. Okay, I got it. I don't know why Carbonate's saying 0 of 1.
Mine says the same thing, but it's in my bag. Now we just need that journal.
Come get it. Oh, Weakened Soul.
Yeah, but anyways, even if I did have access to a client side or whatever, a Diablo 3, this laptop is not up to the task of that, my friend.
Well, you have a PS3 or PS4, or both?
Both currently, but I wouldn't hold your breath on those.
Okay. Well, duh. I know that. I'm not gonna hold my breath on this.
That NVIDIA Shield TV Pro is really doing it for us over here, and this. So I figure my end of it will be that and some PC. I may next year, beginning of next year, I may go ahead and get a actual gaming computer again, probably, but I don't know. For right now, I mean, there's a bunch of free-to-play stuff I'm gonna try it out and different things on here, and I can be a part of streams with you, or play, we can play PC games together or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be happy if we can just keep the podcast going. If we end up having fun with that, we can keep that going. That'll make me happy.
Sorry, where'd you go? There you are.
Go turn these in, because it's kind of like the first play series I do right now. I want to do one a week, and it seems like that's not a lot, because a lot of people do uploads like one a day or one every other day. But it's kicking my ass right now, just because it's like hard to find a game that you can get into for 10 minutes and actually provide some content, not just sit there and watch like intro videos and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, what was I gonna say? I can't remember. It was something that came and went that fast. But no, I mean, there's lots of stuff we can do. I mean, I don't mind just chilling and playing some WoW, and I don't mind just talking and.
Yeah, like I said, there's plenty of free-to-play games on Steam and other sources.
Oh, I know what I was going to tell you. I don't know if you ever did.
Remember the Sunwell.
I mentioned it. It's a game on Android called Planet of Heroes. I don't know if that's something that's on PC as well, but man, that's actually pretty fun, and just kind of sucks because like I can only play a match or two of it before I'm kind of tired of it, because it's on Android. Not tired of it, but I'm just ready to move on.
Yeah. All right, we gotta go to that tower and get those wraiths and whatnot.
So you're on one quest?
Yeah, the fell.
I need to sell my equipment real fast.
Same.
I also need to get some more arrows.
Oh, good old WoW. And literally good old WoW.
Yeah. Okay, I guess I'll keep the linen cloth.
Same.
Now also,
We will have
I gotta learn first aid, man.
first aid, yeah. Okay, okay. I guess that's about all I need to do here. All right, you ready to go?
I am.
Okay. Right behind you now.
Oh. Taking a swig of that ice cold water. Used to not be a water drinker.
I need to be. Probably a lot healthier, dude. I can't believe, but getting back to what I was saying about last night, I can't believe how much I drank yesterday.
Yeah.
Phew. Like just driving around town. But I mean, I'm really not gonna drive if I'm too drunk to drive. But it's like, normally that's not me. Normally I have to leave that to you, But last night, dude, I swear, after we go to the restaurant and drink even more, like I felt less drunk than before. Maybe the food helped out with that, but
Yeah.
But it's like I felt like, oh, one more beer and I'd be over my limit of what I would be able to drive with. Well, then I have like 2 more there, and it's like I actually feel better now and like less drunk. So it's crazy.
I haven't drank in a couple weeks.
Smith.
Yes. Are you in trouble?
Help! Not really in trouble, but
Why don't you get your pet out?
I wish. I was just sitting here thinking, like, man, I can't wait to get this pet. And I'm gonna do a petless hunter playthrough.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
No, probably not.
I am going to start doing that that manhunt playthrough this week.
It's a good game.
It is. And I was thinking maybe I should just, instead of doing the first play, just like drop that series and just do playthroughs, because then I'm not trying to scramble to find like a game and like just boot up a game I'm already used to playing and play through it.
Yeah, I mean that would be you never did do one for hard time, did you?
Yeah, that was like the second one I ever did.
Oh, but you just did a
the
first
playthrough.
play,
Yeah, I didn't do the playthrough.
That item starts a quest. Did you get that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna accept the quest. See, I remember how to do things. You just don't think I do. You doubted me.
Are you using that mana tap though?
I'm not.
All this time you wanted a hunter with mana, and they give it to you. You don't even appreciate mana tap.
I do like hunters so much better with mana. I actually am gonna probably at some point play on a Kata server. You know what's kind of cool about some of the Kata servers out there? They have a mini client that, like, well, it's just like Blizzard's, like it downloads while you're playing.
That's I've already got the Kata clients. I think I have everything up through Warlords.
Do you?
I believe so. I know I have Kata for sure. I actually liked Cataclysm. Just for, like I said, from the questing aspect of it.
Oh,
As long as you stay out of that water zone, like I thought the questing line was really good. Now the whole content of fighting Deathwing or whatever, I was never into that.
Yeah, I don't know. Cataclysm. I feel like they should have gracefully bowed out, you know, after Wrath, but hey, whatever.
Yeah,
They're still going.
They oversaturated the game. That's the easiest way to put it. They put way too much of not good content into it instead of providing quality content. I'll take a heart. I'll take your heart.
Make sure you get his head.
All right, now we jump off and die. Res back into res spiritual healer.
There's a way to do this without that happening. Jump down here. Take a little damage, and then you have to land in the water. There you go. And then you go back, swim this way to the, you know, like roadish area, and there you go.
Probably should find a better place for my... Actually, I can find a better place for the map.
Star Shooter. Star Shooter gangster. Oh.
Oh, let me get on auto follow on you for a second so I can... I didn't realize my green screen was crooked and it's picking up my... There you go.
The time for revenge is now.
Is that the green? What the hell is that?
Somebody's being way too trusting to fucking let me lead them around.
Oh. What a noob. It's this, isn't it? That's not my... Never mind. Yeah, that's not my green screen. All right, let me turn this in.
Look at my new bow. 6 to 12 damage. You can't even comprehend the epicness.
No, I can't. Yeah, that's my phone holder. So I got this cool thing that sits on my microphone stand that holds my phone like right in front of my face.
Hold your head high.
And I thought that was my green screen like crooked and picking up the background. We good though, Brian?
Oh man. All right, so we got one quest aiding the... Well, actually, the completed one too, so... I guess you got Carbonite, so you can see these things.
I can. And it's on the stream. I could actually fix my chat.
What business
Let me talk to Arcanist Helon here. He's a servant of Hecular.
Yeah, he is. Hecular's Wrath. Hecular's Rod.
Hecular's fucking 7 inches of steel. Sorry, I know you said you didn't really want me to cuss that much, but it's kind of a...
I miss doing the old Blood Elf, Blood Knight quests out here that were in the original release of the game. To get your Blood Knight tabard, and eventually get your Blood Elf charger or Blood Knight charger.
You're talking about that paladin stuff?
Yeah, like there's a little building over here on the left, down here by the bridge. That
Yeah.
has like the Blood Knights in it, and you'd have to do, well, you didn't have to, but it was just part of their class quest. Like that kind of stuff, like the individual stuff about this game, and the fact that you actually had like this running, it seems tedious now because the game's again oversaturated. Back then, that's what made it feel like you accomplished something. Like remember that weekend we made the gnome and the dwarf, and what we get to like level 30 in a weekend, something like
Fast.
that, like a week or something like that. Whatever it was back then, like it was crazy that we got to level 30, and that now you could literally get to level 30 in a day.
That was Expedia and Dice Dark, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Expedia. I used to actually be pretty decent with mages back then. That Pyroblast.
Well, we're gonna aid the Outrunners here. That might make you feel good. Maybe
Yeah,
not.
well.
I don't know. Don't know if maybe we should play on the one-time servers and see how long it took us to get this far.
Level not. Oh, I don't know. Let's time play on this level 2 minutes. 36 minutes to get to level 9. So 4 levels a is that 4 levels a minute? My math right on that?
Unacceptable. That's actually pretty good. Man, all this music. I remember we played this the very first night of release.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right.
FedEx.
Yeah. FedEx quests.
Yeah, I remember the first night. I remember that day so clearly because it was me, you, and Josh playing out here. And I kept having something like I called step lag, where it would be fine for like 2 seconds and then lag for 1. And it just kept doing that. I don't know if you remember that, but like I had to log out and let you guys keep questing for like an hour before I figured out it was because I was on an old crappy PC and I had it running in windowed mode instead of windowed full screen.
Yeah.
Crit me hard.
You got the quest for the delivery, right?
Absolutely. We're going to your mailbox.
All right. Let me pick a talent point here. Improved aspect of the. So I should totally be going survival, right? Oh wait, no.
That's funny because when I played a hunter, that's actually was the best talent tree. Wrath of the Lich King, that black arrow and explosive shot.
Yeah.
I
Isn't
really
an
like
explosive shot in this.
No, it came out and I don't know. Maybe it is in this.
No, it's not. You're right. It's either Wrath or Cataclysm.
Yeah, it's definitely in Wrath because I was playing Erosia when you and your wife were playing whatever class y'all playing what Contour and her hunter, I think, or Warlock.
At that time, well, it was her hunter at that time, and then it was Cataclysm when she made the Troll Warlock, and then ended up being better at the game than both of us. Yeah. achievement. It's like, oh, wow.
Yeah, that's when the game started getting a lot easier, and we didn't play much. Like I remember we played at the release of Cataclysm, then like. Well, even Wrath, dude, as far as you and I playing together, we played. Remember, we leveled up really quick, and then we actually couldn't do anything because they hadn't released the first patch of content yet.
Yeah.
And then we kind of never played steadily after that.
No, we played Wrath very casually. We got to max level, very quickly, but you're right. There was, like, nothing to do. Like, there wasn't, like, you just sit there in a queue forever because it was like there wasn't anything to do.
And then I started playing roller derby. Blah.
Let me know when you're picking up these quests, because since I'm 1 level higher than you.
Well, I can fix that right now. I can probably go turn this quest in and hit 10.
Okay, I just picked up my hunter quest to get my thing.
Yeah, and I don't know if the in-game client quest log shows you what I have, but I can definitely tell if I have something that you don't. So I will let you know. And I'm gonna make this place my home too.
All right. I need to. I should have been a little proactive here and set up my action bars and such, but I didn't. That's all right.
If you need a minute, man, go for it. I ain't in no rush today. The wife took the kids over to grandma's house and got the house to myself for a little bit.
I'm in a rush to
hit level 70. Start doing instances, raids.
I'm just in a rush to play, since it's pretty rare that we get to play together much anymore. Plus, now having the intrawebs again, and besides my hotspot, actual real internet again, I can go back to watching Dodgy Kebab again.
Yeah, you can. Dude, I don't know how you went with internet that long.
Actually, I'm finding myself a lot of the times being like, you know, what do I really need this for? But being able to play games like this, obviously, and doing stuff with you is, you know, easy to spot that. And I went ahead and signed up for a free trial of Netflix, and even though I kind of hate it because it's just more money, but it's pretty useful to have. It's kind of cool. So I don't know where you went, but I'm back outside the inn here.
I'm just learning my new spells.
Should we go get my pet first, or no?
We can do that, and I also need to bless the Eversong Rangers right outside of here anyways for my priest quest.
Okay. Because, you know, gameplay's going to change dramatically once I have a pet.
Yeah, we should do that first. Yeah, let's do pet first. So
okay. We got to go to the Farstrider. Speak with Lieutenant Dawnrunner at the Farstrider Retreat, which I believe is outside this gate and to the left.
Okay, yeah, hopefully, because that's where the Rangers need to be blessed. Give them that holy HJ.
I'm gonna RPG Maker. Gonna cut across the Dead Scar here.
You saw that first play Trom game that I did, right? A little while back.
I don't know if I saw that or not. I don't know.
I think you commented on the video. That one was done in RPG Maker. Looked like a pretty good game.
I'll be more active with watching videos now that I've got internet again, because the only thing I was really doing that whole time is like showbox. I'm not. Are you stopping for that? Because I didn't.
You can keep going. I'll catch up and just blessing these guys.
Oh, that's who you need to bless. Yeah, and the Raptor's standing over there. If you look carefully, you can see him.
Doug, hold on, buddy. Poor dog, dude. Dog had like 4 seizures a little while ago.
Yeah, you said something about that.
Well, I don't know if you knew, but I had to take him to the emergency room. Spent like $1,500 a couple weeks ago because he went downhill really bad, and I thought he was gonna die.
You said that he had. Well, you told me a little bit about it.
Yeah, well, he had been having seizures for a while, and then the vet that we were going to put him on phenobarbital to control those, and he was on that for like 2 months, and he'd occasionally have like a minor seizure, no big deal. But then we took him back in for his blood work to make sure that, you know, the medicine was at the right levels because he's a big dog. And while we were there, they put him on a new flea and heartworm, like 2 different medications. And like I said like 8 times, like, let's make sure we don't give him one that's going to cause seizures. Well, they gave him fucking NexGard. And then like 2 or 3 days later, he was looking like he was going to die. So I took him to the emergency vet and told them all that. And they're like, yeah, dogs with seizures are not supposed to be on NexGard. So they got him on a completely different seizure medication as well, but they put him on antibiotics, and they got him all healed up. And I thought that they had actually maybe cured the underlying issue of the seizures. So I wasn't giving him his medicine the last day and a half, and then he just broke down a little while ago and had like 4 really massive seizures.
That pheno thing, is that just like a muscle relaxer?
It's an anticonvulsant, but it's like heavily, it's I forget what they're called, a control substance that it's like a downer. I swear, okay. I think the one that he's on now, levetiracetam or whatever the hell it is, it's expensive as hell because it's a really rare medicine, but I don't think it's as like almost as it's not neither of them are narcotics, but like you know, almost like a narcotic, I guess.
I have to tame a crazed dragon hawk, which should be right outside here. So the blood elves are like some of the easiest training quests because their stuff's like right outside. Okay, there's one. So obviously, don't kill my dragon hawk, but you could heal
me. Don't pull aggro.
Yeah.
I'm just petting Doug while we're running around.
How long does this take? Too long.
You're subscribed to my channel, right?
I know I was on Screen Tapper. I don't know. I have. No, I don't think it's deleted. Okay. I'm not logging into it actively. All right, I can go turn this in now. We're gonna be separated through levels here, I'm sure, with this experience rate and all.
That's okay. I'll turn in that one priest quest. It'll help out a little bit.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. You don't want to fight.
I forgot about all the quests over here.
Okay, use a Tamirod and Elder Spring Paw. All right, Crazed Dragon Hawk, dismiss.
I don't meet the requirements for that quest.
All right, you look like really big, and I don't know why. Oh, now you look normal. All right, I need a Spring Paw. Elder, is it Elder Spring Paw? What is it? Let's see. Come here, Elder Spring Paw. So if you see them, let me know. I don't know exactly where the hell it's at. Let me. Should have Carbonite. very close to the lodge. Some very okay. Throughout Eversong Woods, there are some very close to the lodge, whatever, lodge, lodge. So we're just looking for those elder Pauls. But no, there's a game actually I was trying to try on Steam, but earlier today, but I had other stuff I had to do, and we were like straight up out of groceries, so I had to like go to the grocery store, and I hate doing that on a Saturday because there's just people everywhere, and they're so fat they take up the entire freaking aisle by themselves. Oh, I found one. No, that's a Shadow Paul Stalker. WTF?
Come on, Doug. Go lay down, buddy.
You don't see an Elder Paul anywhere, do you?
I'm trying to see if this one... Yeah, right here. Oh, no, that's a Stalker.
Does it matter? It says invalid target, so yes, it does matter. Why is there an orc out here?
I see
Orc
Elder.
warrior.
I'm wondering if they're more towards the trolls over here.
Could be. Oh, of course, there's one, and I've got this other thing on me. Go away. Leave me alone. Reset. Reset aggro. Reset aggro. There it goes. Resets the aggro.
Yeah, see, like, something I wanted to do on, like, just the retail client, just for the fun of doing it, is, like, to have a character and just go through and do every single quest for the Blood Elves.
Yeah. Sitting here tanking these hits. No. All right.
I'll laugh if you came over and killed this damn thing when you
I was worried about that, actually. It took me a long time to find it. Congratulates me. Abe Drunroids. Okay. Hilarious over here. He wants you to know he's gangster. I'm surprised you're not playing a mage.
I like the priest.
You've been a pretty big advocate of priest. Taming the beast. All right, come on. Now, I need to get a misbat. Elranda River to the south, praying helpless on Travis who wander into the Ghostlands. So, I feel like what we should do here is shoot down there, tame that bat, come back, turn your priest quest in, or we can go turn your priest quest in first, and then we should just start on the Ghostlands quest. What do you think?
Well, I'm a big boy. Why don't I go turn my priest quests? Or do you have to turn your hunter stuff back at that same place eventually?
I have to come back here after we get the bat.
Back here? So you don't have to go back to the Falcon Wing?
Not that I know of.
Okay, I'm going to Hearth back to Falcon Wing, turn in my priest quest, and I'll just meet up with you.
I'm going to attempt to navigate this godforsaken land alone then.
Oh, Well, I love the Ghostlands. Ghost Woods. I can't even remember what the hell... Is it Ghostlands or Ghost Woods? I don't even remember now.
Ghostlands.
I'm not a real WoW player. I'm a casual WoW.
Oh, the living wood. I don't know, but I really used to really like this area. Now I'm kind of like, about Blood Elves, but here I am playing one, so.
Choose wisely.
I like them. Let me get my first piece of gear with the stat on it. My purple dress.
I kind of need a... I kind of like to, play female characters anymore, it seems. A little eye candy. But then I feel weird because it's like, well, I can't really relate to them. But, who gives a shit? I don't really play anything hardcore anymore anyways. Anyways, there's a game on Steam called, like, Battle Bash. I haven't played it yet. I was going to try to see if it was something I could play. And, I don't know, it's a free-to-play game. There's somebody on there. Some Mushroom Brothers game I was playing earlier. It was literally like the Lost Vikings, just with like just with worse graphics, and like everything was like a mushroom, but like one could jump, one could block, one could attack, and it was like, oh, so it's like the Lost Vikings or something. But yeah, so basically this computer wouldn't be able to handle a Diablo 3 client, because I know we were talking about that forever ago, but I still do have Diablo 2 on here, and even though I know you said we weren't smart enough to play that together, like, we could just... I have internet now. We could just straight up play on Blizzard servers, because that worked.
Okay. Yeah, I actually bought it from Blizzard, so...
Same here. Which would be okay, because you could be, like, whatever you want on there. Paladin, I could be the Necromancer, or whatever. That is something we need to play through, because we've talked about it for years, and you've never really played through it with me. It is old, but I tell you what, it's still a lot of fun, man. Me and my girlfriend probably last summer, she hadn't really ever played it before then, and we played through it and beat it, and it's just fun. Like, it's like you can do everything with just one by yourself or just two players, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like you need like a whole group of people or anything.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun though. We played it, And so,
Oh yeah, we'll have to give it a shot sometime. I mean, like I said, also if if there's ever time for our podcast where we don't have nothing to talk about, we could always BS while playing a little bit of a game too, whatever.
yeah. So I need to actually go into Ghostlands, I think, to be able to
Yeah,
do this. Here's the bridge.
They're just over the river. Because they're part of that. You have to kill them and the spring paws out there for the blood for the first quest, and that lady at the bridge.
See, there's a lot of quality of life things missing from Diablo 2, but in my opinion, other than that, it hands down just takes the cake from Diablo 3. It's so much more random and just like more challenging, and it's just the vibe of it's just darker, gloomier, and it's we definitely need to definitely, I think, play through that at some point, me and you. Okay, so I got this mist bat, so I gotta walk all the way back now. Shit, you're making me want to play Diablo 2 right now. Better stop it.
I'm not making you play Diablo 2. You're making yourself want to play Diablo 2.
It's a good game, man. It's a good game. Sit there and gamble and like, man, good game. Hard too.
God,
it's actually hard,
motherfucker.
What's wrong now?
Sorry, somebody killed something I was trying to kill real quick. Because I was trying to be responsible about it.
That's what we need to be doing one day, Smith. We need to actually get on that Diablo 2 crap. Talked about that for years. I come and go with that game. I'll get like addicted to it for a while, and then something will happen and it'll frustrate me. Like I die, or the game crashes, or like last time what happened was I was really into it, and I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna play it with you, and I've got this I had this like level 24 or 26, maybe even 28 or 30 necromancer, and I'm like, I was going good, I was happy with my progression, then we were gonna try to play together. Well, we couldn't. We had all those issues with it,
Yeah.
But we could play on Blizzard servers. That was no problem. The only issue with there is it's like, oh, I have to start all over, and I had this thing, and it just kind of like put me in a foul mood towards the game, and I stopped playing. I actually still have that necromancer on this single player save on this computer. I think I named him Gloom or something like that. Yeah, but it turned me against the game. Me and my girlfriend actually beat Diablo 2 Classic and Lord of Destruction, and when we were playing together, and I actually don't like Lord of Destruction. I know a lot of people do. I actually prefer Classic Diablo.
Mm-hmm.
I think Cripparian's kind of the same way. He's more of a fan of Classic Diablo. It's just kind of like a personal preference, and some people might argue that Lord of Destruction is better because it adds 2 more classes to the game. I don't have issues with adding the classes to the game. I have more so issues with the end game and the runes and enigmas and little rune words that you make, and that just seems a little bit OP to me. I kind of prefer it just to be like a individual item hunt, I guess. We did that. Like, all the jokes in Classic WoW, like there is no cow level and all that. Like we did the after we beat the game, we did the cow level. It opens up once per difficulty clear, and that's pretty crazy. Just all these cows with like pole arms and moo moo moo
Moo.
Can't help but play Burning Crusade and just not be reminded of like 2006, 2007 when we used to play this all the time.
Yeah. I think out of all the games, this one had the shortest lifespan, too, because it came out January of 7 and ended in November of 8.
Okay, I have to go to Silvermoon City now to complete this.
All right, go for it. I'm trying to click this guy's head to help offset some of the quests.
Okay.
These douchemongers don't try to steal this guy from me, like the last person did.
That's probably a good idea, because I think after I turn this quest in here, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be level 12, so that's probably a good idea. Whew, man, fucking... I don't have the most comfortable chair in the world here. I mean, I've got one, but it just feels out of place. But yeah, I don't know. For some reason, me and you always seem to... I mean, we've played with consoles for a while, but it seems like me and you always kind of default back to PC gaming on some level.
Yeah.
I don't do it by myself. That's the funny thing. I kind of try and I'm like, but then like when it's me and you, it just is like, oh, okay. It just seems easier just to Skype and hop on something like this.
Well, yeah, I did permanently find that's the whole reason why I stream right now, and I've gone over this several times on some of my streams when I'm bored. But the whole reason why I have this entire setup now is because one day a couple of my friends I play PS4 with, they wanted to play Counter-Strike on PC, and we did that, but none of them have the ability to talk on the PC, so we all had to boot up PS4s and use our headsets on there to communicate with each other. Well, then you couldn't hear the game on the PC, which a first-person shooter, if you can't hear, like you're gonna get wrecked, right? Because you can't hear your opponents and stuff.
Right.
So that's what sent me down the route of trying to find a headset that could connect to multiple systems at the same time. Which I got this headset, but then it had a crappy mic, so I bought a microphone. Then it just one thing led to another. It's not bug. Get the hell out of here.
What was that? What was that free-to-play Battlefield game we played? Wasn't there like a free-to-play
Yeah,
one?
Battlefield wasn't just called Battlefield Go. It was made by Battlefield. Yay.
I couldn't remember. We played it very briefly. Very briefly.
We actually bought it because they had a free version of it, and then there was like something if you bought it, you had more maps or something like that, and we both refunded it like the same night.
I don't remember that, but I remember playing it for sure.
Yeah, that was when I was in Ohio.
Yeah, it was. Level 50 Warlock, Nexus, Orc Warlock. Hello, Orc Warlock.
I should have threw caution to the wind and just tagged this guy when I first saw him. Try to be smart and like pull the ad first and kill him. Some chick came over and stole him.
By chick, do you mean male playing a female character?
Probably, if you know anybody that does that kind of thing.
I sure don't, but if I did, I would say they were sick.
Ah, he's mine. Nah,
or
bro.
if you want a Final Fantasy VII reference, this guy are sick.
Y'all can have the next one. Enjoy. Goodbye. Somebody did it to me. Now it's your turn.
Beast training. And I get me a new bow. I'm level 12. Oh, look at that damage.
Alright, well, I'll be done with this in 1 minute, and then I'll be at Falcon Wing Square. We can head out. Head down to the Ghostlands.
There's no reason to curse me. Keep your keep your wits about you. Don't spread your
still
legs.
waiting for my desk.
Are you?
Free desk for all those who oppose us. But then again, I never opposed the Blood Elves, so.
Should I just wait for you outside of the gates here?
Of Silvermoon or Falcon Wing or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll have 3 quests to turn in, so that should get me up around 11 and a half or so.
Okay. I'm gonna then leave town or the city. Not as fastly as Leroy Jenke here. He's a level 70 paladin, but I will do my best to leave the city, and I'm going to try to find a pet while I'm out there. I know they basically just have stock pets around here, but that's okay.
Blood Elves never treated you right.
They didn't. They didn't. You say they didn't treat me right?
Yeah, they didn't make the old crackhead, scroungy little Blood Elves that you wanted.
Oh, yeah. That's right. That's right. They buffed them up.
It's funny now because the next expansion of WoW coming out is actually going to do something like that they could have done on this game, where they could have made like the Blood Elves like the ones that are in the game that defected from Kel'Thas, and then they could have made the ones that you wanted that stayed with them and were addicted to the magic, and now they're doing that. I don't know if you saw in the next expansion, not with Blood Elves, but they're doing it with the other races.
Yeah, I saw that they're doing all these weird things. There's like different types of elves now, and I'm just like, great, what the game needs, more elves. But
yeah, they're doing the Tauren, the elves,
High Mountain Tauren.
Yeah, High Mountain Taurens, Void Elves, stuff like that. And it's just oversaturation again.
Glory to the Sindori.
Yeah, well, Blizzard that I liked is dead and gone. They've been dead and gone for a long time.
All that stuff would have worked if they would have kept the stuff like that made the game individual. Like the paladins and the shamans should have stayed, Horden, whatever.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I understand for PvE progression, I understand like why they changed it. But to be honest with you, like, it kind of did make it cool.
Shirel arrive.
All right, I guess I'm just gonna take one of these
Choose
dragon hawks
wisely.
as a pet because I really don't care. I'm waiting for you, you know, right kind of, we're basically right outside the gates by the flight master. So whenever you're ready, we'll head down into Ghostlands and we'll do the damn thing.
I am en route.
You're en route. You're en route, boy. I tell you
I
what.
am.
Defensive. Fire breath. Follow me. Oh yeah, duh. I do this every time. I get a pet and like don't have any food to feed it, and oh well, I really don't care.
I remember also the first night we ever played this, that little quest to go out there and kill that dwarf was bugged.
Oh yeah, he didn't like follow you or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, the night elves that are like rogue-looking things, and they're like, oh,
Yeah,
sabotage them.
Darnassian intruders and the boat of them over off the Ghostlands.
Yeah, Darnassian intruders. We were very hateful towards those night elves, as I recall.
We were. I'm here, and I might be queer.
Hide and seek. All right, so how do we proceed?
Well, our best route is going to be stick right a little bit here, unless we want to have a bunch of stuff chase us down the scar.
Well, we did get kicked out of a lot of guilds.
I also remember when they released the daily quest island out here. That was actually a pretty cool place.
Oh yeah, yeah. I used to get home from work every day and like how my pet that's supposed to be like on defensive is doing like nothing until I. Yeah, that must have been in Wrath of the Lich King where like when you shot, they actually like ran after what it was.
Yeah. Don't know why these guys got money, but I'll take it.
They might have to go into town and buy a few supplies. I hear yelling. What's happening? Oh, they're attacking my pet. Ah, just leave the pet. We don't go into the pet. I haven't got attached to the pets or anything. I'm like I said, I don't have anything to feed it with. My pet went away. Fangs is what's needed.
Fangs.
Yeah, old
You
fangs.
and that damn dog.
And have to make it legit. Have to travel to Westfall. I'm not really going out to Westfall, but that's where I first got him from. I got him from like this. What was it? Like the Coyote Alpha or something.
Yeah. The ones that would, you'd get them low on health and they'd start
Ooh.
killing stuff. Or, not killing, calling their colleagues.
I think in game, I think the only difference was I think that maybe they all have it now, but I think back then it was only the alphas that have like the attack power howl increase. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they all have it. Anyways, I don't know. Can't really remember. Can't really remember.
I'm pretty
you
sure
know
the
stuff
alphas
about,
had more.
You know stuff about stuff? I don't know stuff about stuff. Star Shooter. I should have spelled it more gangsta, like shooter.
Mhm.
Star Shooter. So we're still live streaming, aren't we?
Yes, sir. We are in an hour and 18 minutes right now.
We're gangsters.
I've taken all the live streams down. I don't automatically post them to be reviewable anymore, but the podcasts, I will make those all live because they're going to be actual episodes. But I don't like keeping like 3-hour live streams live. Like, who's going to go back and watch a 3-hour live stream unless it's like a specific episode of something, you know?
Right. So you're trying to tell me that if I want to watch this, I basically won't be able to, or?
You can. It's unlisted to where I can send you a link and you can access it privately.
Oh.
It's just, it doesn't
Wait.
show up on my channel.
So what's the point of doing the live stream if you don't have it on there for people to watch again?
They can watch it while it's live, but I just didn't like. It felt cluttery to go to my channel and just see like, you know, a 2 to 3 hour live stream every single night.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, if I wasn't uploading actual content to it, then I would leave it there. But I feel like it gets in the way of the videos that I upload.
I'd say well, I'd say, you know, of course, hindsight's 2020. It's almost like you need a channel for content, you need a channel for live streaming, you know.
Yeah. Then I'm worried about. I've had a hard enough time. I've been doing this for several months now, and I'm just now at 69 subscribers. Been trying like hell to get to 100.
When I used to do YouTube stuff, like, I mean, I did it for years, tried to. My most successful channel had just a little over 1,000 subscribers, and I just deleted it because after a while, it kind of, I know it's weird. I thought like, oh, I wanted to do this YouTube stuff, but it actually kind of freaked me out that like I didn't like all these strangers seeing me, because I was actually making like that channel. I was making like video blogs, you know. This was probably 2014, 2015, 16ish.
Geiger Vlogs.
And, it might have been that one, but I got like overnight just a couple hundred, and then here comes another couple, and then like all of a sudden like these people are talking to me, and I'm like, I just don't. Well, that's what I was doing with that one, was doing the Warcraft card pack openings. I don't know if you ever used to watch any of those that I did, but here, what's this right here? This lady, I thought she had a quest, but there's nothing here.
You have to get a quest to come to her first.
Oh, well, anyhow, I was doing those, and I was doing some game pickups. I don't know if you remember this, but I bought a PS2 Slim to be able to play some PS2 games, but it looked like shit on an HDTV, and was starting to had a handful of PS1 games. I was gonna like maybe start this like weird collection, and I was talking about like I was going out to these local game shops and picking stuff up and talking about just, you know, game pickups and stuff like that. But it kind of freaked me out, dude. I thought, I don't know if I like, you know, this whole thing, and I don't really want to be like this social media type of guy, so I'm much more comfortable just being like a voice or something, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I remember the channel you were talking about, because I remember you had your GoPro sunglasses, and I watched you go to GameStop and pick some games up. Yeah.
That's right. The stupid sunglasses that I paid an arm and a leg for, and they like half-ass worked. They weren't actually GoPro stuff, though. GoPros probably wouldn't have been such crappy. So I hear really good things about GoPro.
I bought some recording sunglasses off Amazon for like $15, and they were complete shit.
Well, mine were a couple hundred. They weren't complete shit, but they were, you know.
Mine
so
were. I took them skydiving. I'm accepting all these. Took them skydiving because the skydiving place charges you like $150 for a video of your skydive. And I was like, no, I'll just wear my sunglasses. And they stopped recording. Like, it took us like, I want to say somewhere between 5 to 10 minutes to get from the ground all the way up in the air, and the battery life died in that amount of time.
My battery life only lasted maybe like 2 hours tops, but on mine that I had, but they sometimes would like have a hard time like recording right, and it is just too unreliable.
Yeah.
That that wasn't even the main problem. The main problem is the positioning of the camera, because they weren't positioned in such a way that where your eyes are seeing is necessarily what the camera's seeing. So I would do these like walks, like I'd go out on these like trails and stuff by myself, and I was trying to get like this like footage of like, you know, like nature and just stuff like that, like silent like trail walks, where I'd talk while I was walking. And I'm thinking, oh man, like this looks really good, like what I'm seeing. Well, the eye positioning is actually more so like in your nose, like where like the top of your nose would be, and it just did not look the same at all. And it was, so I was trying to show something sometimes with my hands, and it just would not. You know, you have to like overcompensate for it. Then you kind of get mental about where you're moving, how you're moving. I know we're probably not going to do all these, but I'm just picking them up.
Oh sure, yeah. I mean, as fast as they go and as much experience as they turn in, we're killing Knuckle Rot and Loser. Actually, we may not. Because I'm not spending 3 hours trying to find one of them.
Agreed. I have exactly what you need.
Yeah, we can go over and do these Nubrian ones first. Be super easy on us.
I have exactly.
Anubadorle Bellana.
And I don't think we need to do the goods from Silver Moon quest.
Glory to the
Okay, I picked it up, but we don't have to really worry about it.
Yeah, it's just the one where you fly into Silver Moon and fly back, so if I go, just take us more time than experience. Unless you, I don't know, maybe on the ×5 server it might be worth it.
Not sure. That's actually kind of what I was wondering too.
Oh well, hell, let's go do it real quick. I haven't been to Silver Moon.
All right, let's throw this. Will he eat the meat? He will eat the meat. He ate, what meat was that? Well, it's gone now. Huh. Whatever it was. Oh well, he ate it. Need to get a better pet, but there's no actual pet that I like want. There's my pet. I'm gonna tame him. Level 70 shaman goes to a form.
Salami Ashamadore.
Did you actually complete the quest before you flew out there?
No, did you have to do something to him?
Yeah.
Oh,
you turn into him, and then he gives you the quest fly to Silver Moon.
Christ.
You might want to just fly right back.
Yeah. I would mess it up because, you know, I haven't done these quests enough for me to know how to do them.
Yeah. No, not at all. That's all right. I'll wait for you at the flight master. I'll let you fly there and fly back. You remember early on, like at launch and early on for a while after, they didn't actually have Dragonhawks. We actually had bats, just like the Undead, yeah.
I honestly didn't recall it being fixed during Burning Crusade at all, so kind of shocked that that was the case.
That's kind of why I was bringing it up. I was kind of thinking, like, did they fix that then, or I couldn't really remember.
Yeah, maybe they did fix it in the last patch. They did a lot, dude. Even Sylvanas didn't even have her own skin. She just died off.
Yeah, I remember that actually.
State your business.
And then for some reason they couldn't put the flight master for Silvermoon in the city. Remember taking out a flight master back in the day, dude? It was epic as hell.
Yeah, I know people used to upload videos to Google Videos before YouTube was a real big thing, and you'd watch them do it like solo, and you'd be like, "Oh man, they've got to be cheating somehow."
I miss that, man. I really do wish I could go back and find our videos that we did back on Google Videos.
Yeah, that shit's gone. Like,
Ramath Saves the Day. It's one of my favorite ones. The video you made when I didn't know you were recording. You were on Druidic Goth out in the Theramore place, and you died. I had to come resurrect you.
Oh, yeah. That's right. I do kind of remember something about that now.
Yeah, because I had just made, like, it was like one of the last times I ever made, like, a rap song when I was really still trying to do that, and, like, you used that song for part of it.
That's where all the Murlocs were, wasn't it?
Yeah. All right, I went to Silvermoon. He said my package wasn't good enough unless I told you I was bringing it first, so I'm back.
I'm just waiting at the flight masters. Star Shooter. Our enemies will fall.
I don't think I should have to pay this guy to do his quest either.
It's, hey man, the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. That's what I say. I'm on to your gimmicks, you guys. It's a conspiracy.
I broke down, got that Domino's pizza today.
Did you? I broke down and gave Kroger's a small fortune for a couple weeks of groceries, like I always do. So,
well, you're lucky you have Kroger's. Winn-Dixie is what we have, and it's essentially the same thing. They're owned by the same company, but there's one in my neighborhood where I live on an extremely busy road that like you don't want to get on, and it's the only major road that takes you in and out of town and stuff. So it's like a real pain in the ass. But the Winn-Dixie is like, you can access it without getting on that major road, and they just closed it down a couple weeks ago. So now I have to go to essentially our equivalent of Myers for the food, but they're only food. They don't have like the department store stuff. And they're called Publix, which they have really good items and stuff. It's just expensive and out of the way.
I like how you just assume that I'm gonna be like waiting for you to like at the flight path and instantly take off. And what's funnier about that is that's exactly what I was doing.
I honestly thought that you meant that you were waiting back at the flight path back in town. I didn't even know you were there. Did you need me to walk you into town and be your escort?
Well, I was just trying to, like play the game together like the old days. Of course, that translates to auto following you around and only really paying attention to when you tell me, oh, there's Alliance players over there.
That's gonna be sad, but one of the things I really looked forward to is like that like this time of year on this game when they bring in the summer festival, because you got all that extra experience for going around and getting all the campfires.
I'll tell you what I was just thinking of is, wasn't there one time
but I jumped you off on Goro Crater? Yeah, there was that one time.
Well, no, that too, but wasn't there this one time where I was auto following you. I went to the bathroom and you're on your paladin. I was probably on my rogue, and like we got attacked by these Alliance players, and you're like mad because I come back and you're like, I'm just running around on my horse trying to get away, and there's like some rogue stealth behind me on auto follow, and I didn't want to lose you, and I got killed, and I couldn't remember. That seems yeah. Okay, so bring quarter. Now you got the next quest, right?
Yes, Sky Mistress Gloaming.
Yeah.
I think I just leveled up too.
You did.
Give me that point. Need that spirit tap, son.
Looking for tank, SP, HC, 4 out of 5, no suckers.
The thing that sucks about that spirit tap is that it doesn't work unless you get the killing blow.
thing that sucks about... Well, never mind.
I'm gonna say, don't start already. We've only been playing for an hour.
Well, no, wasn't about that. I was going to make a rather inappropriate comment about something to do with my penis, but never mind.
Is there anything inappropriate about your penis?
No, not necessarily.
Is it height-weight proportional?
As far as I know. Hey, according to Google Voice Assistant, because I was drunk last night and asked it, my penis is above average because they said like fucking 5.13 inches is average, and I'm like, holy shit.
There you go. Yeah.
I think that's a government conspiracy to boost average male confidence. I feel like they tell us it's lower than what it really is. So then you got like a 6.5-inch dick. You think you got a big dick when you really don't.
Could be. Don't forget to turn that quest in. Don't fly out there.
Turn it in. And don't forget to accept it before you go back.
Tranquillin. Remember how easy it was to get exalted with Tranquillin, but we still felt like we did something?
Yeah. Classic World of Warcraft. Those stupid furbolgs.
For a wog, yeah.
Yeah.
God, it's gonna sound crazy, but something makes me want to be like on a classic server and just make a night elf and do the night elf starting quest because I haven't been out there in such a damn long time.
We can do such things sometime if you desire.
Maybe.
Bam, bam. I feel like it's been too long since we've played the game, so I'm got this home internet for a reason and got limited hardware capacities, but classic WoW and Burning Crusade and stuff, that's, you know, and it's something we can always do.
Yeah.
I got other little hobbies I do. I don't do a whole lot of gaming anymore, really. I try, and I certainly waste my money on this crap, but not done with it, man. I'm just kind of over it. It's like, okay, I'll just play little games on the weekends and go on about it. I'm swimming through the air, so that's good, right?
Yeah, you are.
All right, what's this? Where's this go to?
Over to the quartermaster.
Quick about your business.
Who wants me to be quick about my business?
Goodbye.
Be honest with you, quartermaster. I could use some of your ice cold milk.
I could use some rough meat if she had any rough meat.
I got some rough meat you can have.
Okay. What's next on our agenda?
Well, we have another quest from Master Chef Molder up here. Should we grab that before we go out of town? I feel like it's going to be for spider legs.
I feel like I already have it.
Oh. I see. See how you ain't.
Now, it's very important when we do, if we do that spider, if we do culinary crunch, the spider leg quest, it's very important that you sell the legs at least 3 times.
Okay. We can manage that. We're practiced in that. Let's go down here and kill these Nubrian spider things.
Man, I know I've probably told you about this before, but have you ever heard about the canceled expansion called like The Great Below or Deep Down or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that would have been kind of cool, honestly.
Yeah, this Battle for Azeroth one is going to be lame.
Just like the South Seas expansion that was rumored to have been canceled. I feel like that would have been pretty cool, too.
Well, that's in the Battle of Azeroth now. They brought it back.
Oh, that's right. Somebody told me that.
Yeah.
That they kind of touched upon it in the newer expansion. Somebody said that.
Yeah, the expansion is coming out in August. They're adding in the Lost Isles or whatever.
Yeah, because the South Seas expansion was all about like the Blood Cell Buccaneers and different like clans of like pirates and stuff.
The good old Blood Cell Buccaneers and their snuff.
Ah! Ah!
They weren't no joke, dude. They'd run and go tell their friends about you. And the
Don't forget about
Defias
the dying
Pillagers.
fellow.
Oof.
Yeah, the Defias Pillagers. Yeah, we should play on a classic server sometime and actually play Alliance just for shits and giggles sometime.
I would feel like we'd have to, because as much as I hate to say it, Classic Ball for us was Alliance, and I don't like these guys.
They're out here to do damage. They got a whole butt pie. I don't trust him.
Looks like they're looking for Big Boss Daddy. Yeah, gotta kill like 10 of them.
Don't worry, my pet that's uber weak will surely be of no help. Oh, you know what? Do I need to train that stupid pet? Hold on a second. Shit. Come on, where is it? We got Min Pet, Call Pet. Isn't that in general? Beast training. He needs to learn Growl, rank 1. And then, yeah. Okay, cool. So he can at least growl now. Sorry for the delay.
It's okay.
But, you know, it's been a while since I've actually played a hunter here. Kind of sucks that I actually have to manually keep telling my pet when to go in.
Yeah, I'd make a macro for that. That way, whenever you hit that button to shoot, that it automatically sends them in.
Yeah, I need to do that actually. You were the macro king. What is that? Just like backslash cast? Oh, well, you'll have to.
I think it's backslash pet attack. Let me do Google here to figure it out. I'll get an auto follow on you here. All right, let's see here.
Listen to those epic type skills.
Yeah, I do have some pretty good typing skills. Let's see. Yeah, it says that it's just backslash pet attack, all one word.
Okay.
So what spell are you trying to bind it to? That they do it at the same time you shoot?
Super Serpent Sting.
Okay, so yeah, open up your macro menu, backslash M, enter.
Okay.
Make
Let me
your
pick up.
Yeah,
Oh,
go
okay.
ahead. Go ahead and pick your icon and name it and whatnot.
I'd like it to just look like Serpent Sting. So is there one that actually looks like that? Let me see. Sorry, it's gonna take a minute.
You're fine. I'll just see if I can find stuff nearby to kill and advance our quest.
There's the mutilate symbol. And I forgot that you can even do this.
Oh, hit the microphone in my face. What I can do.
Everything. I can find everything but like what I'm actually looking for. You gotta love it.
Yeah, they had a ton of macros.
I'll just make a custom one. Alright, so let me do that one. And I'm going to name it auto cycle. Alright. Okay, so hit OK. Now I'm doing backslash. Wait, backslash or forward slash?
Forward, the one that starts out bottom left to top right.
Bottom left. To
The
top
question mark
right.
button.
Okay. And pet attack.
Yeah, that
All
should
one
send your
word.
pet in, yeah. And then I would think the exact name of backslash or forward slash cast space serpent sting should be the other one. So they do them both.
And you just have to, like, serpent sting. Okay. Serpent sting. I guess that's how you do it. I don't remember.
Yeah, if you put it on your toolbar, is it grayed out or is it not grayed out?
Let me see here. It looks like a normal thing. Let me find something to test it on. Where are you, good sir?
Up above you.
Oh, here's something to test. Oh, well, it makes the pet go. It didn't make me start doing serpent sting, though.
So that may not be spelled right. You might have to put the rank on it in this version of the game, too. You might have to put your rank number in parentheses.
Okay. Let me take it once we kill this. Let me take a look at this. Okay, so macros. Oops. Macros. She said it was backslash space cast serpent sting space or wait.
No, slash cast space and then the name of the spell as it looks in your spell book. So if they have the rank names in there, you might have to have the rank.
Okay, hold on. I did have a space. Actually, that was it. It was the space. I had a space improperly placed.
Okay.
So, yeah, we're good now. All right, so we killed all these guys. Are we still looking for Big Daddy? Obviously,
Yeah,
probably.
he circles this place, so we can just... he circles in the opposite way of we're going, so this would be the most efficient manner to walk around. Actually, no, he circles the way we're going right now. So we should circle the opposite way to run into him quicker.
Sounds like we're getting hardcore.
Yeah, sounds like this person's walking around here looking for him, so... Try to find him before this butt licker does. But yeah, I would say after we kill this guy, just separate and try to find him, so we don't have to wait for him to respawn if somebody kills him.
Okay.
Because I don't want to waste a bunch of time, but it is an elite quest, so I'm sure it turns in really good on this server. There he is. No, she killed him. Oh, she got him.
Tagged him, yeah.
See if she understands that he ain't no... Yeah, she's going to wreck him.
But she's 19.
No. The hell with her, then.
Ah, face itches.
Oh, she may not make it out of it alive, though. They don't have vanish until 20, do they?
She's going to get him dead, though, isn't she? I don't know. Maybe not. Ah. Bollocks.
Is she a, she's a paladin.
She's a
paladin.
Let's say, what are you talking about?
Oh, no. Kill her. Kill. Is it said that I want her to die? Damn it. Damn paladins.
Well, we could just skip over this quest for now, or do you want to wait
for
the respawn?
It's an elite quest. Let's just kill some stuff around here and give them one more shot.
All right.
So kill a few things and then go back to being on opposite sides of that path and just walking around to make sure one of us tag them. I almost got to him, but I just wasn't man enough for the challenge.
Yeah, that button's nice. Very nice.
Yeah. Dude, last time I played Paladin, man, I only needed 4 buttons because I had you were able to put shift and alt modifiers on them to where if you just held down shift or alt, it would execute a completely different macro. So my macro would just like have all my spells on the first 3 buttons. It's nice. It's nice. And then again, like I said, I just use my left thumb to push those 3 buttons like I'm doing right now. Could have wrecked people with our technology.
Yeah, I mean, considering how most people just had no idea how to play back then. I mean, we didn't either in Classic, really.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's funny. I really don't feel like we figured out how to play till Burning Crusade.
Pretty much. I mean, we got pretty decent at the leveling aspect. It wasn't easy, though, so...
Yeah, that's true, too. Are you okay over there?
I should be. I did get poisoned. Right.
The priest who gets poisoned. I need healing. I come to cleanse this land.
Yeah, you do. I really want to go through and do a Warcraft 3 playthrough as well, because I still have never beat that game.
It's one of those things where I start off like, oh, I mean, I've beaten it, but I haven't like legitimately beaten it. I've used like some cheats to make things go a little faster because it's like, oh, I know I can do this, but it's like spend 45 minutes doing this thing or spend 5 minutes doing this thing.
Yeah.
So are we still looking for this guy?
Yeah, I mean, his body just now disappeared, so he should be going in a minute. Like I said, we need to go opposite routes, so I'm going to go this way.
Okay, so I just keep going the way I'm going?
Yep, just keep going around the circle that way. And
what about these green mushrooms? Should I lick one of these?
Definitely.
Because they look pretty lickable. Everything is so shiny.
You can go over to the Plague Lands.
Plague Lands? I'm going to have to pass.
Or to Plaguewood Village, I mean. Get those mushrooms.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't think this guy has respawned quite yet.
I don't think so either. But we're getting him.
Snap spider limb. Will he eat that? Your pet doesn't like that food. He doesn't like the snap spider limbs. He's picky. Is that you?
Mm-hmm. It's not the guy. I'm just killing this guy. It's in the way.
Don't worry. By the time my pet gets there, he'll be dead. Have no fear. Have no fear. Star Shooter is here. Reminds me like that old World of Warcraft video where he's like, "What do you think of my new PvP? You want to see my new PvP video?" And
is there any PvP in this?
yeah. It's all this like gangster rap music and him just being like, boom, and all this, and like walking around, and it's like there is actual PvP in this, right? Oh yeah. It's all like only cowards hide behind guards and all that. Man, those were epic movies back in the day.
Yeah. That's what made me like Ramstein.
Yeah. There is actual PvP in this, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Keeping the path cleared of potential scrubbery here.
Yeah, I mean, he should be here any second. All these things are respawned now. This is one of the real struggles of this game back in this day, too. One was the spawn rate, and two was that you didn't get credit unless you tagged them, because that doesn't even exist anymore. If somebody kills them, as long as you get one hit in it, you get credit now.
Yeah. I'm searching all the bugs here, but they're all just guards. None of the actual...
He'll have a pink butt instead of a blue butt.
Oh, is that the difference?
Yeah. Be a little bit bigger, too.
Seems like in retail, when we actually did this, I remember him being, like, superly, epically bigger than everybody. Like, holy shit, you know?
Yeah. I'm sure he'll respawn as soon as somebody gets here that needs them, takes them from us.
Seems about right.
If that happens, we are leaving. Taking our marbles and going home. Take that experience. Thank you kindly.
I love it when you call me Big Pop.
Oh, I forgot to ask you, because we haven't spoke since I bought all this stuff. How does my microphone sound to you?
Good. Everything sounds really good.
Because I know every other time we spoke before that, it was always like there was a minor issue with it. And I was about to say, it better not be the case on this one, because this is a... It's actually not an expensive mic. It's only $60. I think when I bought it was 100.
We did have a little bit of audio issues the last few times, but this actually, you sound really good. Hopefully this one sounds okay. This is a weird microphone, because this is like the piece that it sits on is different. I don't know.
Yeah, I was actually concerned about that, because I do want good quality in our podcast, but I didn't even notice. I completely forgot to even think about asking you, because it sounds perfectly fine.
All right. Well, this guy has not responded. I'm getting a little tired running in circles.
8 more laps, and then we'll leave if he's not here.
Damn. This is why I should... Guess if I followed you around, I'd be in shape. You know, in real life, if you... Oh, in real life, our characters would be in really good shape from all this walking and moving. But in the real world, you sit on your ass and get fat while you play this game.
In the old versions of the game now, they just fly everywhere and teleport.
Oh, so just like people in real life, then?
Mm-hmm. Technically, they made the game more realistic.
Yeah, technically. I guess that's true. I wish that I could stealth. Like, just... What's that noise?
Me killing this spider that was looking at me wrong. Me getting mutilated by the spider that was looking at me wrong. He cast Shadow Step. He cheated, got extra talent points, did Shadow Step mutilate on me. I thought Shadow Step was going to be the most epic thing ever.
I know, I was just getting ready to say that. I remember when you were like, you had it in that patch before Burning Crusade that put the talents in, and we were like at the crossroads.
Yep.
Now
Kept
we're like
doing it to that Warlock that the Nemesis set out there.
Now we're like the people that defend the crossroads, but back then we were the scrubs who come over and fight the crossroads.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what, though. Alliances. Oh, there he is. The Alliance is for a bunch of pussies. Truth.
Yeah, it is. Oswald proved that.
Yeah, he did. Don't worry, guys. I got your back. We can take him. And then nothing.
That was probably some 13-year-old. Oh, no, he called his girlfriend. Beth, get out here. Yeah.
Damn it, Wilma, get your ass out here. Goddamn laws here. Flush the drugs, woman.
What'd you do with all the cocaine, Karen?
Yeah. All right, so that's completed.
Yeah, I'm sick of getting poisoned.
You do remember to loot his head, right?
You didn't have to loot him. He's just a sling quest.
I was just gonna see if it.
But I did. I checked. I checked instantly. Yeah.
I was gonna see if I could get you to be like, "Oh shit, we gotta go back." Many times have I walked through the valley of these ghost lands with you, Smith. Oh, he does call for help. I just noticed that.
Yeah.
I just thought we were being funny. I just thought we pulled an extra ab, but He actually does call for help. Trinkets, pretty trinkets.
Oh man, that was such a fun night.
Yeah,
And
well,
it
was such a boring night.
It ended really poorly for you, but it was fun doing those stealth runs.
It was fun, but it got to be a little repetitive. But then, like we'd done it so many times that like I was just kind of brain dead and zoned out. And when you did that, like I thought it, I thought it was real. I thought like, oh shit, I pulled him is what I thought, and it was just you fucking around, like trying to sound like or not sound like, but you know, type like the NPCs typed. You really did freak me the hell out.
Yeah, that was great. Sorry, I need it for my other spec.
Yeah.
What a dick move.
Yeah. Hey, we're gonna do these stealth runs, and we're looking for this one specific item. You're more than welcome to have any other thing that this whole dungeon drops. Any other thing, it's up to grabs. But just this one item, this is what we're after. Oh yeah, okay, no problem, sure. And then that's what they take, the one thing.
Dude, fuck the game for allowing that to happen.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Nowadays, it would never happen. Like nowadays, they can't roll on other classes' stuff. You know, I don't think.
No, you can't.
But back then, that's what made me mad. Oh, it's for my off spec, dude. No,
it's for my main spec.
Yeah, it's for my only spec. You know, like I'm a rogue.
We will have
That's
justice.
right there.
Yeah, you know, it might even be a different thing if it was just like specifically like, hey, you know, it's an item that we could both use. It's not specific to your class, but that was an actual rogue item too.
Yeah.
Part of a rogue set.
That's why it was retarded that they ever let other classes roll on other classes sets. Like,
you never got them either, though, did you?
The shoulder pads, no.
Shoulder pads of assassination.
Of course, that was just a dungeon set. I mean, we went on to get gear 11, 15 times better than that. But, I mean, it's just, it was, at that time, it meant a lot. And I never did get them, ever. We even played on a private server one time, me and you, and tried to get those things to drop, and it didn't work.
Yep.
I'm not allowed. That's what it is. I will never have a fucking rogue that has those.
I assume you just want to go down here and do some quests around this area?
I want to do whatever you want to do.
Right, well, we can kill these guys. It's kind of tedious.
What about the? Well, wait a minute. What about the Ghost Village and Tumor Supplies and all that?
Okay, yeah, let's go do those. I really don't like killing these things in the Scar. It's kind of boring. We can go kill these spies in the Ghost Village and the Spider Legs.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to play this game without doing those Spider Leg quests.
Go up here and kill these Night Elves first. Give them what for?
This is why do you hate me, buddy? Oswald. That's why. Oswald. Tell the story of Oswald.
Oh, so I don't even know why we were in Arathi Highlands, but we were there. We're requesting there.
Do we need these people?
Investigate Androth and 12 spies slain. So anyways, we're there, and there's that castle out there, the Stromgard village, or Stromgard Castle or whatever. Because I remember we used to always call it Stormguard.
Yeah.
But anyways, there's some, you know, Horde members out there running around, causing trouble. And we said, hey, we're going to attack these guys. But they were higher level than us, but I think with 3 of us, we could have taken them. So, anyways, we asked Oswald out in just, I think, in normal, you know, essay or whatever, white text. I don't remember if we asked if he'd help. I think we asked him if he'd help. But anyways, he told us, like, yeah, I got your back. Go ahead, attack them. So we hit them and flag ourselves because they were already flagged for PvP.
We were Care Bears back then.
Yeah, we were Care Bears. And geez, yeah, Oswald, he just sat down. He literally did the sit emote and just sat down laughing at us as we get wrecked.
And that happened to us 0 times while we played the Horde, so I'd say leaving the Alliance was the best thing we ever did.
Yep. Well, I remember when Burning Crusade was announced and like they first did like the actual like they added stuff to their website to tell you about the content that was coming in it. Like I honestly really thought the Drawn Eyes looked cool as shit, and I wanted to play them. But it was your game, and you knew more about it and stuff. I was like, well, if he wants to play Blood Elves, like they sound pretty cool too. Like having blood in their name, they got to be pretty badass. So we did that, and we played them, and I don't think they lived up to your expectations.
They certainly lived up. They certainly, you know, surpassed yours.
Well, again, it's your fault. Everything that I get addicted to, it's usually your fault. You get me on it, and then you don't want me on it no more. Give me drugs I can't handle. But yeah, I don't know. I don't like the Torns just because I don't like the way they. I can't sit there and look at their animation. Is the only reason why I don't like them.
It's hard to play them because of how big they are, but they are like, honestly, overall, they're like probably my favorite race of the game. But it's hard for me to play them just because of like, I always feel like I can't see the screen go. All right, so that's quest's done.
Yeah, we just gotta go over here.
Did I ever link you that video or tell you, where the hell did you go? I can never see you when you're Islude. Okay, so that's done. Did I ever tell you that or show you the video where they talk about how the Blood Elves and the Tauren pretty much are both like sun worshippers and stuff? Like, it was pretty interesting.
I don't think so, but I do like the fact that in Mists of Pandaria or whatever, that the Tauren guy that brought the paladins and stuff into the fold for the Tauren, I actually like his character. I can't remember his name, but he's one of the only things I did during that expansion.
Yeah, basically like the eternal Sunwell, and may the eternal sun shine upon you. The sun for the Blood Elves, it's Sunwell this, Sunwell that. For the Tauren, it's the eternal sun shine upon you and all that. So there's somebody on YouTube was making these videos, and it was basically deciphering that it's basically the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, I really did get into the trolls for a while. But again, I don't care for their animations on. Well, actually, after they fixed their graphics in Warlords, I think they look a lot better. They're pretty rough race to look at, which I mean they're trolls, so they're supposed to be. But I do like Vol'jin. He's one of my favorite characters. I actually think he's dead now too. Actually, I know he's dead.
Yeah.
He died at the beginning of Legion. They killed like almost everyone in Legion.
Yeah. Yeah, the Tauren and the Trolls are, especially that whole Dark Spear Rebellion thing, is made for some really good reading, and it's probably one of my favorite stories that have happened in the actual world of Warcraft. Like, most of World of Warcraft stuff, happens in Warcraft 3, and it's like a spin-off of this. But I mean, an actual like original one that they came up with, I felt like that one was pretty good.
Yeah, and Christy Golden knocked it out of the park. Like the way she related Bane and Vol'jin together, I think she did an amazing job.
Yeah, and it still pisses me off that Cairn died, but...
Yeah, but that was a good story. Like, I remember I bought that Shattering book when I first started ADP. It was like literally my first or second week because I was in training and I didn't have anything to do outside of my classes. And I was like, oh, I'll buy this and I'm going to show Geiger and he'll laugh and I'll read a chapter and throw it to the side. And dude, that's like one of my favorite books of all time.
Yeah.
And him dying made it so, because he was such an epic character, and the way they killed him, the fact that they let him die by getting screwed over but not knowing that he got screwed over, like, I think it just made a really good story. Because if they would have just made it to where he lost due to brute strength like Garrosh, he was about to kill Garrosh.
Yeah.
And that little slice, and that damn, what's her name, Magathma or whatever the hell her name is?
Magath the Grim Totem, yeah.
Yeah.
Which... there's a deeper story there too. They've never that tribe of Tauren, which I don't know if you know any of this, but that tribe of Tauren never pledged their allegiance to the Horde. But Bane's father, or Cairn, he is basically like, oh, I made Thunderblood for all the Tauren, so he let them in there too. But obviously they got kind of, they're not allowed in there anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I still wish that they would have killed her at the end of that story too, instead of what they do, exile her.
Something I can't really recall, but also what I liked about, I think that's the same book. Maybe I like how Bane went to Ironforge and like met with the little boy, like the prince that becomes like, yeah, Anduin, yeah. I thought that was pretty cool because it's kind of different, because it's almost like you almost feel like he's gonna, when he comes to power, he'll be like a softer, leader or something, because like, oh well, not all the Horde are bad or something like that,
And that's the route they went. But now look at this expansion that's coming out. He's leading the Alliance into attacking the Horde, and I don't really know the backstory of why they're doing that, but it's just like they're stuck in this cycle where it's like, hey, every third expansion we need to make sure that we bring it back to how the Horde and the Alliance absolutely despise each other. And it's like, if that's the case, then it should just be that way. I understand that like the Burning Legion can come around and y'all have to join forces, but it doesn't mean you have to like each other. And it seems like they come too close to each other and then go too far away.
I feel like they're at this point where, like, I think they're trying to remind themselves really that there's a ghost over here. Oh well. But I think they're like, oh, you know, because it is the world of Warcraft, and the only times it ever really felt like the world of Warcraft to me was really during Classic and the Burning Crusade, and I think by Wrath, some of that like faction mixing was already going on too much.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. It's just my opinion. I still need like 5 of those spider legs, dude. But I'm done with all that stuff.
Same. I still need 4 spider legs myself, so we shall kill them, and we need the Murloc spines out here as well. This guy's going to be in the way, so I'm going to adjust his attitude. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like this story is delving deeper into the light versus dark magics. Like, I don't know if you saw, but like Sylvanas has like some new abilities where she can like teleport or some shit. I don't know if you saw the video.
No, but I did hear from, you know, loser number 9,000-2,500 that it works around me, who still plays retail World of Warcraft like it's good, and he says it's so good you should play it again. And one time I remember yelling at him that I'm never gonna play it again, that it's a garbage ass game, and he should just shut the fuck up because I don't care. But I remember him telling me something about like they're burning down Undercity or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what the video looks like. So this is a topic that we should definitely do on one of our podcasts, is why isn't the game what it used to be? And to me, it's when we were playing this game, Classic, Burning Crusade, even the most of Wrath, your character was unimportant. We were really, really unimportant, right? Like, we were assisting the heroes of this game, the Sylvanas and, you know, all the other leading heroes of the game. We were just there to assist them. Like, even in the major time raids, they were involved in it. We were just there to assist them. And in Legion, when I tried to play it when it first released, and I started doing the initial class quests, because, you know, they went big on like the artifact weapon, how you had to like lead. Like, for me, a paladin, I got the Ashbringer, and then I went to like the Hall of the Paladins or whatever, and like I was, you know, badass Billy in there. I was the #1 guy of all the paladins in Azeroth, and it's like, that doesn't make sense in an MMO game that I'm playing. Like, how am I, you know, the best thing to come around when I know every other player is going through the same exact quest line? Like, and to me, that alone ruins it.
Yeah, and wouldn't you almost relate that? Because I know I'm going to, or I would. Wouldn't you almost relate that to the younger generation? Because I feel like you have to make the younger generation feel special, or they throw a little fit. Like, I call it the snowflake syndrome, and I feel like World of Warcraft itself, just in order to stay relevant, had to change. Like, I think the World of Warcraft that we like is a much more like old school type of gameplay style. I don't feel like the little young 20-somethings that play World of Warcraft now would ever play it if it was still like how we liked it. I feel like you have to make them feel special, because in their everyday real lives, they're made to feel special, you know? Yeah,
I would agree with that. Just like when they had the PvP ranks in Classic, like, there was one high Warlord. If you wanted that title, you had to go earn it. You weren't going to be, not everyone could grind to having that title. You know, there are only so many people in each title.
Yeah.
As to where the game now, the example I just gave, if you're a paladin, all you have to do is follow the quest, and you're the #1 paladin in the world. And it's ridiculous. And I couldn't immerse myself into the game knowing that to all the players and all the NPCs, like, I'm the leader, when I know I legit had not done anything. So it just ruined it.
It's definitely, I think, some of that, and some nostalgia as well.
That, and then the oversaturation is a big thing for me. How they've just added stuff that doesn't need to be in this game. Like, there are too many mounts, too many like insane. I know it's a fantasy game, but Jesus, some of the mounts they put in this game are just ridiculous. And then like the selfie camera, like, oh my God, like, why would you put something that, like, there weren't phones in this game? Why would you have a selfie cam?
Yeah, I got all my spines now.
Okay, I need one more.
Just watch my Dragonhawk go like the total wrong way.
You don't care.
You get him. You get him, buddy. Okay, now come back. What a dip. Oh, what a dip. I wish I had something to feed this jerk-off thing. Oh, wait. Maybe he'll like some clam meat.
Yeah, I was going to say so.
Oh, your inventory's full. You can't loot that clam meat.
Well, I'm going to put on these pants that have stats on them. Save this vest. I'm going to be a tailor.
Are you?
If we actually stay on this server and play it and were to do professions, I'd probably go tailoring, because it's so easy. Tailoring and enchanting.
Yeah, we're going to stay on this server.
Good, because It feels like it's going a little bit slow, and that's with 5 times rate. So I think I'm glad that we didn't go true WoW.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't like it so jacked up that it's like boom 10 levels, boom 10 levels, but I don't like it so slow that it's like, hey man, 6 months from now we might be level 70, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, if I was like super rich, I'd probably, well, not in America I would. If I was super rich and lived somewhere else, I'd run my own server and have a team obviously run it for me because I'm not skilled enough to do that. But I would make it variable rates to where you could pick anything from like 1 to 7, and you could turn it up and down. So if you're like, oh, like, you know, I really like the grind and I want to do it real, but I got an hour to play today and I'd like to see some results, I can jack it up to 5 for a little bit or something like that and turn it up and down as you please. You know how I like jacking it up and down as you please.
Yeah, well, who doesn't? That's the real question. Do you have a secondary screen on your computer setup?
I do, but I only use it if I'm going to stream something from my PC, so that anytime I have to go to my stream application, like I'm not streaming what I see privately.
I see.
So yeah, I have a very weird and unique setup. I have an HDMI matrix, so I have 3 monitors here, and I have this little box that can take 4 inputs. So my PC, my PlayStation 3, my PlayStation 4, and then my secondary input from my PC, and it can spit them out to any of my 2 screens I want. So it's really kind of weird. But yeah.
Okay, I have 3 of 5 of those.
Okay, there's one over here if we want to go through this bat to get them. Yeah, like I said, the only time I ever put it on second screen is if I'm streaming from my PC, so it's pretty rare since I've been doing most of my streaming from the PS4 lately. Albritches, taking those.
Now, Sidolphus, did you really need that?
I must not have, because I didn't clear out my inventory enough to pick them up.
Let's see about this spider here. Who the hell lives out here in the shack? 4 or 5. I don't even remember this. There's another spider right here.
Yeah, man, the crazy thing in the days, I remember when I went into, that was the Defias dungeon that I did that in. And
yeah,
and
the Dead Mines?
Yeah, and that popped up. I don't remember this being over here either. And I remember that thing popping up. I was like, oh man, I don't want to be needy. Like, these guys invite me to play with them. I'll just need. I don't want to be greedy. Like, to me, greed seems worse than need.
I always thought that originally too. Like, I get it now. It's because like, hey, I want it, so it's a greed roll, but
yeah.
Versus I need it for my class or whatever. But like, yeah, first off, like this was both of ours, like both of me and you. Like, this was our first MMO experience. Like, we weren't like these other people that came from Ultima or whatever. Okay, so I got all my legs. Do you have all yours?
I need one more, and there's a spider right here. Yeah, man, I remember that. I rolled like need on the very first 4 items that dropped, and they were just green items. But back then, a green item was a big deal. And that guy just messaged me. He says, "Hey, if you roll need on something else that you don't actually need, I'm gonna have to kick you." There, I got the last one. We need these guys over here too.
That in itself just is kind of like even shows some more differences of classic WoW, because like, notice he messaged you like privately, very calmly, said, "Hey man, like in today's World of Warcraft, oh, this guy's not doing enough damage, kick him," and then throw him right in the next thing, and then you're on your way. Versus back in those days, finding a group was kind of a pain. So like people would take the time to explain the dungeons to people, and
cross server killed all that, man, because you had a reputation back in the day.
That's true too. Yeah.
Yeah, if you ninja looted someone, like, your name got spread around and people wouldn't bring you into their group.
I remember late night on in the trade chats back when we played on executives, there'd always be like some drama, some guild. He's so and so's a ninja looter, and this happened and that happened. We're just like, I know we'd be coming out of like an arena queue, a battleground queue. We'd be like, what the hell, Yeah, but that is true. Like, people like, like you're saying, like do we need this essence? Because my inventory's full.
We do. We need 8 of them. Yeah, man. So the Dungeon Finder, I think, is one of the best tools ever implemented, but they should have put something in there to where you could like review teammates or people that you ran dungeons with, And if your rating was lower, like that number be like, you know, you could give someone somewhere between a 1 to 10 star rating on how they performed as a teammate, and how good your rating was would, you know, kind of put you in line for being queued up in dungeons. Where if somebody was a massive ninja looter all the time, you know, people would give them bad ratings and they wouldn't get in.
Kind of like an honor ranking system, but yeah, for like
I forgot about honor.
Yeah, dishonorable kills and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely did not want those on your stuff back in the day. It's like, I just don't know how something can be so good. Your game can go from like, you know, the only people that liked Warcraft prior to World of Warcraft were like diehard Warcraft fans. Like, you didn't have all the casual people in it. So to see it grow like that, I don't know why they would change it so massively.
The original 30 people or 29 people that made the World of Warcraft and made the Burning Crusade, they were out of the picture by the time Blizzard merged with Activision. So that's kind of why I say, like, my Blizzard that I like is they're literally not there anymore. Like, there's a handful of those people in there, but they're such a massive company now that those like remaining 5 to, you know, maybe 8 top employees that were in the original makeup can't really influence a company of that size. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like why, in my opinion, Diablo 3 was not anywhere near as good as the old Diablos. I mean, the creator of Diablo, for example, David Brevik, he doesn't even work for Blizzard anymore.
Yeah, and that's a weird one for me because I actually really like Diablo 3. And I really did when we first played it together. I remember I bought it in 2012 when it first came out because you told me to one night. And I really, like, I played it that night with you and I had a good time, but I didn't actually enjoy the game.
Yeah, well, nobody really liked the old one that good because they changed it way too much in terms of drop rates and stuff, just for the sole purpose of trying to make that real money auction house turn a profit, because they constricted the drop rates and all that. But no, I mean, like, if you had, see, I played Diablo 2 way back in the day, like way back. I used to sit up and play that on my very first laptop that was garbage, but it could play Diablo 2, and me and Josh used to play that, man. I remember playing some late summer nights, playing that with him. That was before me and you played World of Warcraft ever. And had you ever experienced it, I think even your cousin, that Big T or whatever his name was, Travis, I think even, we're rolling on this. I think he even, well, you win. I think he even
It's nothing, huh?
was obsessed with, I think even he was like obsessed with, you know, World of Warcraft.
I don't know if he did. I actually talked to him now. It's crazy, man, because, you know, we didn't know each other until like that summer when you first, you know, knew about him as well, when we were all doing that rap thing or whatever. And then we didn't speak to each other for a while after I moved to Florida. Like the first 2 years, I'd talk to him very rarely, and then didn't hear from him until like about a year ago or something like that, maybe 2 years ago. And we have like the same exact life right now. Like, we do the same thing for a living. He's got well, I have 2 kids now, but he has a wife and a kid and stuff like that. So just crazy.
I think he mentioned that to me, but I remember, like, back in the day, I don't know if I was talking to him or you had told me that, yeah, my cousin likes that game a lot too, but man, I just don't know about it, you know, or something. But I remember, like, I think he was like really obsessed with that or something at one point in time.
It probably was. It was probably him if it was anyone. No.
Yeah. But I mean, that was basically the World of Warcraft before World of Warcraft. I mean, there is some circle jerking going on over here.
I can't loot anything.
I can't either. These guys are breaking the game.
How many of these things do you have?
7 of 8.
Oh. I was going to say, if you were down at like 4 or something like that, and I was down at 4, then just get out here. Let's keep killing them if you only need 1. I need 4. So another thing we're going to have to figure out is, what are we going to name our podcast?
That's my last mana essence.
Okay.
What are we going to name the podcast?
Mm-hmm.
Essence of Nostalgia. I don't know. Man, that's my last mana essence. There you go. There's the name of the podcast.
Dude, what the hell? Like, this thing has a loot symbol for me, but I can't loot it.
Huh. It says it is loot. Maybe you should try logging in and out of the game.
Yeah, I think so.
I'll stand guard at the river. I'm searching for donuts. I'm searching for donuts.
That could be the name of the podcast, Searching for Donuts.
I think it should be called crazy mid-30s life crisis. I don't know.
Yeah. Midlife crisis. Could be that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, whatever we name it, it doesn't have to be relevant to what we actually talk about on the show, but obviously we just need to give it a name.
The Chris Smith Podcast. Hi, I'm Chris Smith, and this is my guest, Tim Geiger. Today we're going to talk about World of Warcraft and how it's changed over the years. Now, Mr. Geiger, you would consider yourself an avid player of World of Warcraft. At one point in time, yes, sir, I'd say that's a fair statement. Welcome, everyone. Today on my show, I bring you the guest expert World of Warcraft player, Mr. Geiger. Mr. Geiger, pleasure to have you here, and you got to have, like, sound effects and, you know.
Now, I do have a stream deck, so I do have sound effects on cue.
I've got a Steam Deck too. Every time I hit it hard, it just comes off again.
So yeah, I'll figure out if you know of any sounds or something like that I should have on cue. If there's any recommendations, let me know and I'll add it to the stream deck.
Good. Too bad we couldn't do a podcast while we're playing, because we talk a lot while we're playing, especially a game like this.
Like I said though, we always can if there's a day where we're like, all right, I'm done with those. If there's a day like, hey, we don't have nothing to talk about. Let's just load up a game and BS while we play the game for an hour. Like, that'd be fine.
Almost feel like we need our own channel for when we play games together and when we I don't know. I don't want to mix the podcast and the gaming. There's two separate things.
Yeah, for me, I was just planning on doing it all in the same thing, just because it's so hard to get this the attention to the channel as it is right now. Like, I don't know. Should we be doing the podcast to a different channel?
Oh, I thought you were gonna do a podcast to a different channel. Oh, I don't know.
Good.
Man. It's your thing. Oh, I thought that's what you were saying, like with a name. Like I thought you were gonna make like our own separate YouTube channel for the podcast.
Oh, like I said, I always could. Just gotta think. We tearing our way through these guys and getting their stuff while we're here, or?
We need to turn in. We're probably going to level up massively. We've got quite a few quests.
Let's just ignore these guys then.
All right. But I mean, I don't know. I kind of thought I guess I was confused. I guess you. I mean, I see what you're saying. It would be hard to feed over. I just feel like sometimes with channels or blogs, sometimes it can be better to make multiple ones for multiple different specializations. But I mean, it's your thing, man. I don't really care. I'm just a participant.
Yeah, I'll chew on that over the next couple days and determine. But either way, we still do need a name for the podcast because it'll be on the overlay of the stream itself and stuff. And
yeah, well, I feel like it should be something that represents something about both of like
man boners
we have in common. Well, let's see here. What do we have in common? Like, we
inventory
both have,
full.
Yeah, we've got that in common to go sell. Maximum inventory. There's our podcast name.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Something that we both have in common. Like, pull from the old Final Fantasy days. I mean, don't rip off a name, but old school RPGs, MMORPGs.
Don't sell those legs.
Oh shit! No, I'm just kidding. Don't worry, I'll sell the spines instead and the mana essences.
Yeah, man. Like even for whenever I play Fortnite when I'm streaming, the old Final Fantasy VII victory music is whenever I win a game that I cue that sound up at the end of that round. Precisely. Reload my UI.
Your gold is welcome here, but not your silver. Does he have another quest? Oh, that's up there. I'm not really worried about that. How that questions? Huh? What?
I don't know why we didn't get the tumor supplies while we were down there. They were right there.
My friend, you are the navigator. I am simply.
I effed up.
Our enemies will fall.
I mean, we don't need to worry about completing every single quest.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm thinking after we turn these in, we'll probably go do Troll Juju and stuff because there's like 3 or 4 quests right there.
Glory to the Sindori. Baladash Manalore.
how much that agility is going to pay off. I feel like the agility is the thing I want. All right, let me go in here, turn in this quest. Exactly. So, do you notice that since you're live streaming a lot more, that it? Oh, well, you said you're mostly live streaming through the PS4, didn't you?
Usually, yeah. I'm usually streaming Fortnite.
I was going to ask you if you notice that your computer's getting ate up faster. I've always heard that like live streaming taxes the processors and stuff more.
Yeah, it absolutely will, and that's the main reason why I don't play Fortnite on PC, because it's cross-platform, so I could, and I have before, but I don't want to do that and suffer performance issues. I mean, I do have a boss PC. Yes. I got an Intel i7 7700K.
Hold your head high. Salama Ashalanore.
So after everything's said and done, I've turned everything in. I am level 17.
Yeah. Which I forgot. I can just take a look right now. If I look over at my streaming software, when I'm not moving, I'm hovering around 9% CPU usage. When I am moving, it's usually around 15. So I mean, yeah, I got a ton of bandwidth, and I still got stuff like I still have Adobe Photoshop open. I still got Sony Vegas open, stuff like that. So
Sony Vegas.
Did you say you're just okay? You're level 17.
Yeah, barely. I'm only 2.5 bars into 17.
I might hit when I turn this in. Let's see here.
I'm listening.
So my question here: are we gonna stay here and do quest? I mean, we should still be here technically, right?
Yeah, at least until like 2021, 22. At that point, we probably need to hit the road. I got a few things to sell, and I said why don't we go do the Troll Juju quest, because there's like 3 or 4 right there that are kind of all intertwined, and they're nice and easy, and I think fun. I just don't want to go down that Dead Scar if we don't have to. It's a pain in the ass.
Okay. Do not loiter.
What is it?
I'll sell some goods here. I'll keep my special brew just in case.
Never hurts to have some special brew.
Should have got some from that Murloc Spine quest. Increases your health.
Just before we head out here, let's make sure that we're all on the same quest.
Well, I can check. I think your quest log should show you two. I have 2 that you don't. Rotting Hearts and Spinal Dust, which I don't plan on doing either one, so they shouldn't matter. I'm going to refill my water real quick, actually. And I'm going to turn off your microphone. I'll be right back.
All right.
Word chemistry, hippie, sexy nerd ministry. Hennessy helps them listen when they witness me. Beautiful, eye of the beholder. Love is just the hand that guides a strap up off the shoulder. Older, if you're too young, you just won't get it. Like when you're all alone and you just won't fidget. Hardly strictly happy pills. Like I was hardly pimping daffodils, petals. I like to put them to the metal. I'm in some folks' favorite song, just like Bass and Treble. Okay, now let me check my schedule. Looks like I'll be rich today on more than one level. Okay, now let me check my schedule. Looks like I'll be rich today. Okay, let me check my schedule. Looks like I'll be rich today on more than one level. Okay, now let me check my schedule. Looks like I'll be rich today. When I say mic check, I'm also checking my voice.
All right. Geiger is away, so we'll keep his mic off for the moment, which will unfortunately keep the game volume off, but I'm going to chew on this brownie out. Okay, he's on auto follow, so we'll just go. It's a damn good brownie. Going to grab one more. It's good.
Looks
And
like we've moved.
chew on this brownie.
Oh, yeah. You can watch Netflix if you want to. I don't care. I don't think it's going to bother... Unless you got it, like, blaring, it ain't going to bother me. I can always move. I can always go in the other room. You don't have to sit there in total silence. Sorry, Smith. Had to get up and stretch the old legs and grab a refreshing drink and
grab a brownie.
a brown. I guess my tobacco is kind of brown. Okay.
It's not the
Ready for
only
action?
thing you got that's brown.
Why is this thing hitting me?
Because you hit his friend.
It's like you put the shadow word paint on him. He comes over and stabs me. It's like I know you were involved in this somehow.
Oh, that Diet Dr. Pepper, though.
Oh, that sounds good.
What you
What,
sipping on, that Big K?
Big K Cola O, which is just the off-brand of Coke Zero. They do have an off-brand of Dr. Pepper though. It's okay. Like the Cola O is pretty good. It actually tastes fairly similar. Maybe not as hard-hitting to your throat, but it's not bad. But I'll tell you what. Now the Dr. K is nowhere near as good as Dr. Pepper, unfortunately.
Well, we both
Now
know
they're
Gary doesn't like it.
Yeah. Now their Extreme Citrus Drop though, that's a pretty good Mountain Dew substitute right there. They used to just have Citrus Drop. That didn't quite do it for me. But then now they have one called Extreme Citrus Drop, and that does it for me.
Nice.
I don't drink that very much. If I'm gonna drink something that's got a high amount of caffeine in it, it's usually a Rockstar Pure Zero Punched. Don't know if you ever tried that, but I feel like you'd either really like that or really hate that.
I drink the Monster Zero calorie or whatever ultras whenever I drink an energy drink.
Yeah, I've
The
never
white
had
ones.
Monsters. I was going to try them, but I feel like too many. I know this is just me being weird, but too many people that I know drink Monsters, and it makes me want to do something different. So I went with the Rockstar. Just this crazy guy looked like somebody out of Breaking Bad. Late night at a Kroger store, and I say late night, but to me it's late night. And he's like, "Oh yeah, no, what you want?" He's like, "No, I like the zeros because I got to watch my sugars." And I was like, "Oh, I actually should be watching my sugars too." And he's like, "Okay." He's like, "Well, this is what you want." And that's really good. And he's right. That fucking Rockstar Pure Zero Punched, whew, shit's good, dude.
No, are we not getting credit for doing these for each other? Or have you not done any?
I am. I've done one. We have 3 of 10.
Oh, okay, there's a cooldown on the item.
Yeah. Anyways, if you're ever in the mood to try something different, I recommend Rockstar Pure Zero Punched. Also, it's made in Las Vegas, which is where I really want to move to. So there you go.
Yeah. What makes you want to go over there?
Just feel like that's my kind of town. I'll never be able to do it though, Smith. I'll never even be able to go there. This rat is immune to your attacks.
Yeah, it is.
We need one more.
It's because I suck at hitting them. Had to step away for a second. There we go.
Okay, that's done. We still need troll jujus.
All right, let's go deeper into the cave. I remember we had a hard time like investigating the catacombs the first time we did this too.
Yeah. Well, these things at the right level actually don't play around.
Well, I mean, just trying to find like the little, like it wasn't a really small area that would trigger the completion. Oh, damn, those things are wrecking me. I need heals.
You can turn that up so you can hear it. Like you don't have to keep it. I don't think it's gonna like kick back into the headset. And even if it does, I don't know that Chris cares that much. Maybe he does.
Can you pick this lock?
No, I'm not a rogue. This is where you come to do your lock picking, though.
See, like stuff like you don't have to do that anymore. It's just like, why play the game? Get in, go to your garrison, do mini games. Facebook Live.
Well, that garrison
What's
stuff
up, TT?
really did seem like it should have been a Facebook game to me, or a phone game or something.
Standalone game, yeah. What's up? You got backpack? Backpack? Why do you look sad? Why do you look sadly? Oh yeah, he's doing okay. I got him on his medicine. He'll be fine. He's just gotta be on it hardcore. Yeah, well, like I said, I'll take him to the vet this week and. You want pizza?
I'm scared and I want pizza. I want to eat and I want to drink it all the way.
Yeah, Doug made me stress eat again. Sorry.
You sharing?
Because I was legit about to go make myself a cheeseburger, and Doug was twitching on the floor. Where's that little ass baby at? I need one more juju myself.
I need 4.
Okay. The hell's going on in here? You might want to send the pet in there. Oh, I made him mad. Better finish that brownie.
Not to be the bearer of bad news, but I only have 90 arrows left.
Ooh. Well, you still got a pet. That's all I want you for.
Yeah, pretty much.
Where's Sissy?
Apparently these trolls have no juju.
Really? I had one. You are on the quest, right? You said you had some of them, so.
Yeah. Be careful here. I think we're biting off more than we can chew.
Well, that pissed them right off.
Yeah, my pet's not able to hold aggro for some weird... Yes, move them right in front of me, pets.
I healed them, so that's why they keep me.
I think he's ready to learn his next rank of taunt or something, because this thing keeps resisting his taunt.
Could be.
Let me investigate such matters here under beast training.
Okay. Get off that pizza.
Yeah, ground rank 2. Okay.
No, go. Yeah, I need to heal up and probably drink some ice cold milk.
I got him on growl rank 2 now, so he was ready for that.
What you doing, boo-boo? Hi. Fine attitude. You didn't get a nap today, did you? Are we kicking these guys? Yeah, there's an escort in here too, if I'm not mistaken.
Somewhere.
Why don't you... I wasn't sure which one he was hitting.
Was that you?
Alright.
Oh, I see you. Sissy wants a booby.
How come I don't get booby anymore?
I love you. You gotta be in the right place at the right time.
I'm not gonna ask. I'm just gonna take it. Are you calling me a liar? Do you not recall yesterday afternoon? Hi, pizza.
Oh God, what's happening?
Well, hell, you got Netflix now. You got Breaking Bad on Netflix too.
Yep, and Better Call Saul.
Yep.
What's nice about that? I know this seems like a dumb thing to be excited about, but what's nice about that Shield as well, it has Chromecast built into it.
Oh, yeah.
So your Showbox, your Pornhub app, it all just streams right to it. You know, YouTube. So I've got all these things now. But we're probably gonna do this escort too, right?
Yeah, I'm just getting some mana here. Better get off that pizza. That's yucky pizza.
Yeah.
Our
Let me make sure I'm close enough.
Be ready for
Yes.
anything.
Okay. I got 45 arrows left. 43 actually.
Okay. This should take us right into town, so. Or she
Trying to
sneaks
make
out
it
the
official.
back. Yeah, she sneaks that other place. Oh, yeah, I'll make it official.
I'm trying to make it official, but I'm not group leader.
Don't think I forgot. We're playing Warcraft.
I was
Tits.
wondering. What's up?
I was telling Tits that we're playing Warcraft.
Oh. Hey, there's some things we could totally walk around. Let's walk into them.
Yeah.
So what you're saying though is, as soon as possible, I should head to the Undercity and get a pet cockroach.
Yeah, you should. Definitely. Makes me wish you were a rogue now so you could stealth around and just have the cockroach out.
Was epic.
You don't like me?
32 arrows. Don't they like...
There's pop in the refrigerator if you want one.
Isn't there a part in this where she walks down a hallway and like there's like no enemies, and then she's just like troll ambush and they just like spawn? Yeah.
Yeah, I think she does spawn them right outside. If I'm not mistaken.
Troll ambush.
The escort quests never made sense to me. They should have just been on auto follow on you, and they should have told you where they needed to go, and you led them out instead of the
Yeah.
scripts. Cloud of Disease. Oh, we're real neat on that Malachite.
Down to 20 arrows. Whoa.
Watch out, I'm leveling up that mace.
That boom, boom, boom. That boom, boom, boom. Well, one thing's for sure. We never really did ever play very many other MMOs.
Mm-hmm. None of them felt that good. Like, and that's the thing about Fortnite. Like, I've been playing some other games that are the same battle royale as Fortnite, but like, how this game kind of has a cartoony graphic feel to it. For some reason, it works.
Yeah, well, even like Warhammer that like died like way before WoW ever did, but they were like, oh, it's gonna be the World of Warcraft killer, and like they had some okay stuff to Warhammer because I played it once in my month free trial, and then I did subscribe for a month or something like that, or maybe had another free trial one time. And I kind of always wanted to like try to get into it more because it like the whole like experience for PvP, they were doing that before World of Warcraft ever did that, and their experience for PvP was like legit, like you actually have options, not just here's a little experience for you to tide you over. It was like legitimately you could just do that the whole way up.
Yeah.
And then they had like ranking systems and guild what I think they're called stronghold raids, and I'm out of arrows essentially. I have 2 left. So I don't know.
You'll
like
be
to
right
play
as long as there's not another troll ambush.
My favorite MMO, yeah, I know. My favorite MMO I've ever played, besides WoW, was probably Rift. I played that when it first came out for a little bit, but I ultimately left it because it just wasn't the same. It's a free-to-play game now, and I always tell myself one day I might pick it back up, but
Doug, get out of that
To the
pizza.
Sindorai.
it's hard to really get into MMOs anymore.
Yeah, I mean they're time consuming. I'll tell you one game I really did like playing for the very short time that we played it, and I went kind of hard on it for a month or two after you stopped playing it last with me. Was it had Craft in the name? What the hell was that? Crimecraft?
Yeah, Crimecraft. I introduced you to that game, I think.
Yeah, I really liked that game until the expansion came out after we played it. The gang
And it
gang
ruined
war.
it.
Yeah, it was garbage. Complete garbage.
That's what everybody said. There was a little bit of actual, I mean, for that small of a developer, there was a lot of decent hype around that game, and they liked it, and it was really good, and everybody's like, this is a fun game, and then that expansion came out, and everybody hated it, so. I guess that developer probably learned maybe sometimes you shouldn't mess things up.
Yeah.
Watch me get burned. Troll kickers.
Oh, I forgot about the troll kickers.
I'm going to take Shadowpine weaponry, even though I doubt we do it, but I'm just taking
Remember the
it.
Sunwell.
I did level up to
Victory
18
lies
now.
ahead.
All damage caused by you is increased by 1% while your pet is active. Are you getting quests over here? Or?
I'm just grabbing whatever is around. Like I said, I don't know what we'll do,
State your
but
business.
might as well just grab them. Yeah, you can eat all that, Tits. It's okay.
The dark times will pass.
I need to definitely buy bows. Bows. Bows.
What
Need to buy
business
arrows.
have
That's why
you?
we came over here.
Bows nose.
Bump, 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 bump. Sharp arrows now.
You know, one thing I've never done is I've never been into the raid that's over here.
Yeah, me either. Let me get some of these quests because I did not pick all them up.
Okay. I need to sell my
Salona over
goods.
here, she can get it.
What do you seek?
The struggle of the bags back in the day was real.
Yeah. Well, what about these quests that are up top? Did you up there and get those?
I did. I can just share them with you if you want to just stay here and save the trouble.
All right. Yes. Make sure we're all on the same quest. I am only on. Well, it'd be easier for you to tell me. I'm gonna abandon Tumor Supplies and help Rainer Valana because they're great. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay, I'm doing it then.
All right. You are not on Rotting Hearts. I'm abandoning that because I don't think we'll do it. You are not on the Traitor's Shadow. I will share that.
Accept.
Spinal Dust I will abandon because I don't think we're going to do that. And you have everything I have.
Cool.
All right, so Ghost Claw Linux is just 10 kills. That seems super easy, and it's right here. Killing
Now
quest.
Are we gonna turn in Troll Juju and Catacombs?
Well, we can. Might as well just kill these guys as we go through. Or kill these guys. I think this quest is from right here, so why don't we just do these guys real quick? Just need 10 of these cats. Did they still have the Hunter Dead Zone inside in this version of the game?
Yes, it's smaller than it ever was before, I think, by this point, but it's still there. Which really is stupid that they ever had it, in all honesty, because it's like in real life, if I'm gonna shoot you, it's like I can shoot you whether you're a foot away from me or, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know with maybe bows, that's different. I don't know, though. I'm pretty sure if you shot a bow at somebody, even if they were just a few feet away, I'm pretty sure it's still gonna hurt them somewhat.
Yeah. Oh, yes, we have 2 quests to turn in. We'll just head straight there. I think there's a couple quests to grab down here at the Sanctum of the Sun, too. Dude, those quests to go into Death Knell, if we want to do those would be massive XP. And if not, then screw us.
Yeah. Raymond. Yeah. I'm Raymond. Me and my $160 or $180, I can't remember which, $180, well, between $160 and $180 laptop, watch me go.
Mm.
Good old C-Tech City, son. It's refurbished.
Oh, I've got a $1,500 PC. It does have that custom Horde logo engraved into the glass side, though. Did I ever show you that?
Yeah, you did. I know. I actually would like to have maybe a good game. I don't know. I'm kind of trying to fill this out. I don't want to go and do anything crazy. And like right now, I just don't have the money for obviously that. But I'm thinking like, well, I bought a new couch, a new TV. I bought a PS4, a PS3, an NVIDIA Shield. I bought a PS Vita. So yeah, the money's been pissed away here, and we're gonna. And my dryer, I had to buy a new dryer. So I don't regret the couch, the TV, or the dryer, and I don't regret the Shield. But everything else, big, massive screw up. So all that'll probably get pawned off or sold to GameStop and try to recuperate what I can, and probably just do mostly PC gaming. The little
You
light
won't
game.
sell that PS4.
I honestly, the only reason I haven't sold them yet is because I'm too lazy to go to GameStop, and I don't like GameStop.
Yeah, the day you told me that you weren't going to sell that, I did not believe you, just for the record.
It's okay. I had no business even getting it. My girlfriend tried to tell me that before we bought it. She's like, you really know you're just gonna get rid of it? I'm like,
You know what you should do if they still do this is go to a place that rents those systems and just rent them for a week whenever you want to play them from now on.
probably. How about I just don't play shitty console games ever again?
Yeah, that won't work either. One day, a year from now, you'll want to play it. Just go rent it.
What is it?
When Red Dead 2 comes out, you'll want to play it.
What's your
Trouble at Underlit Mines. Well, I don't have anything for that.
Troll Juju, you do.
Yes, I do.
Get those gloves.
I'll take those gloves.
Baladash
Wait, how did you level up one before me? Oh, you didn't. You're
I
behind
just said
me.
18, yeah.
Okay. I was like, wait a minute. Did I miss something?
Is at hand.
And then, let's see. Are you on the quest? Help Ranger Valana.
Hold your head high.
I abandoned that one.
Or
Sounds great.
nah, yeah. Let's spend my talent points real quick here. I have 4 to spend.
Whoa. Is that stream friendly? Probably not.
Alright, reduces your target's chance to resist your shadow spells. Yeah, we can go see what this person has. Even though hold on, is that up there? That's this Rotting Hearts and Spinal Dust.
Yeah. We don't be caring about that, bloods. I think you're ready to go to the Barrens.
Ugh, barf. You know, if we
Oh.
go to the Barrens, that you have to take control. Jesus, take the wheel. Alright, we need to find these Ghost Claw Linux around here, links, whatever the hell they are.
My name's Big Papa, Big Smock Walker. Shut the hell. You've been proud of me yesterday, Smith. It was an epic time.
Oh, wish I could have joined. Wish I could partake.
I'm pretty sure they wouldn't let 3 of us back in the back room at once, but they let 2 of us back in the back at once.
Well, then I don't want to go.
I mean, I'd be okay with it. But... oh, Undertaker's gloves. Watch me level up from discovering the Sanctum of the Sun. I have a quest to turn in there, but I won't do it because you don't have it.
I don't even know what the hell it is.
Sanctum of the Sun.
To turn in there?
Yeah.
Oh, did you just get it from, oh, you could share it with me.
I actually tried to share it with you earlier, and it said you weren't eligible. I think that was because it was like forever ago and your level was lower, because that actually was an orange quest to me until here just recently.
Yeah, level 20 quest. Because this is the one that gives you all the quests to go into that elite place down there. Death Kneel, or not Death Kneel, Death Home.
Our enemies will fall.
Just go ahead and accept that in case we decide to go do that. There's a ton of quests now. There's like 5 or 6 good quests that go in there.
Base. Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun.
Ticket to Ride the White Line Highway. It's a good song.
You know what's on that Nvidia Shield? Well, actually, it's pretty cool. Ties into your Google account, right? So like, I have a new and tasty that I bought on my phone, and it plays okay for it to be on a phone, but it actually has that on there, and I don't have to like rebuy it or anything because it's just tied into your Google account. So that's pretty sweet because obviously it's gonna look a lot better on there than it looks on your phone. And like I have Final Fantasy 9 on my phone, well, now I can download that and play that on the Nvidia Shield. So it's pretty cool. I like it. I do wish it had some more. It's got some like PS3, like Borderlands and Tomb Raider, the remake of Tomb Raider, and all that on there. And it's got Android Pay, a bunch of Android free games and stuff. So
Dude, that's
it's just immediate.
That remake of the Tomb Raider is one of the best games I've played on PS4.
Yeah, that's what it is. I
a
don't
good
own
game.
that one on there, but yeah, it's pretty cool because like I didn't actually have to sign up for like a email account or anything when I got it. Like it literally just asks you for your phone number and it pairs up with your phone, and then your Google account just shows up on there. It's pretty sweet. I like that idea.
Is it just me or are all the NPCs gone out of the game?
Well,
Okay,
I
there
haven't
they
seen
are.
any for a while.
Yeah, like I hadn't either. Ghost Claw Linux. Right over here.
We-
Probably going to kill his master to get him, but
Does he count, or is he like a hunter pet?
I think he counts. Which we need some of these guys anyways for one of the quests. So we could just double it up.
Don't worry, my serpent sting will miss. He's like stalking all the way over here.
Oh, we're going to have to kill them first though. Let's just they're like buffed because I wasn't doing any damage to him. So let's avoid getting them for that. Did
I
they
got one of the
drop?
balls.
Okay, I mean, do you want to kill these? It's been a long time since I've done these quests, but
I mean, we don't have to. Well, I think the Ghost Claw Linux we're supposed to find in the wild. I don't think we're supposed to find tame ones.
yeah, because that guy, you know how the hunter pets are in this game, or in private servers, they're like massively buffed. Die by my hand. Well, heck, let's just go and get these weapons. We only need 3 each.
Die, monster. You don't belong in this world. What you know about some fallouts, some callouts. Oh. I'm taking my invisible arrows and shooting this guy with them.
There you are.
Hexer staff. I will be needing that. I like the ambient ones over here.
Yeah. I don't like this blood elf that's down here. Running into the wall.
Yeah.
What is going
Poodums.
on?
Everything looks-
Silvering.
Everything looks normal on my side, so I don't know.
It just like when I said that there were no NPCs again, so
What was up with earlier? You showed me that Q screen.
that was on their Frostborn server. Because I thought that you wanted to
Oh.
play Wrath for some reason. You must have a pretty popular Wrath server because they had like 6,000 people online.
Yeah, Wrath. They have a real big Wrath server. You know that's not me that you were just helping, right?
I just realized that.
Okay. Where's this guy that you're attacking? I can't even see
He's
him.
on evade. He's on the roof.
Oh, okay. Isn't there a guy we need that's on one of these top floors?
I feel like there was a boss on one of them. I know there's one in the same huts over on Eversong Woods where you're getting your pet.
Gotta be careful. Yeah, I think the decision to play on this server was a good one because I think the little rates boost is going to help us, and it'll still be a. It's not like we're going to hit max level in obviously one day, you know.
Yeah. Agreed. I got 2 staves. 2 staves.
Jump. How did you jump down?
There was a little side on opposite of where you are right now.
I can't.
Right where we
I don't
came
remember
up.
these. I don't remember these cartoony looking bones being here.
I unfortunately do, because they were a horrible idea.
They look really out of place. It's funny. God, I remember when I first played Classic and retail, and you go over there past Lakeshire to the Blackrock Works. I thought those were like other players at 1st. Like that's how stupid I was. I mean, it's just, I was like 18. I never played a game like this before.
That was a great area too. I really liked that Lake Shore and Burning Steps and all that.
Darkshire.
There's good lore behind all that.
Yeah.
Burning Steps area and stuff. I don't know why people come leave my door open and then get the dog barking.
Okay. I have 2 out of 3 Hexer Staves and 2 out of 3 Cat Lord Claws. It's crazy to sit here and think we did this, like, legit back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
This is just what we did, like, every day after work on the weekends.
Yeah, man, there were some of those weekends where we'd start as soon as you got home from work, and we didn't finish till Sunday night when we were too tired to keep our eyes open.
Oh, God, I know. But then something would happen, so I don't need any more cat claws.
I need all 3 of mine.
It's different time, I guess. Now it makes you wonder, like, how do we put so much time into that game? But because I always think, oh, I could never do. Like, I try to play by myself, and it's like, But now here we are, basically doing it again. It must just be the social aspect of it.
Yeah. Also, when we were both single and extremely young, it's real easy too.
That's true. Just video games in general, I don't put anywhere near like the amount of time in that I used to. I don't really play that many video games anymore.
All right.
So did I tell you about my couch? I mean, I know I told you I got a new one, but did I tell you that like they had to be like delivered, and I'm like, oh, I don't know what's going on with it, and I was like worried that like I would need help bringing it in because it'd be so big.
I don't think so.
So I buy this couch, and it's a knockoff of a brand called a Rivet, which I wanted a Rivet. I like the Rivet how they look. I mean, but then they were like $1,100, and I'm like, yeah, forget that. So find this knockoff brand that looks that still looks like it. It's called a Chesterfield something. It's all my Hexer staffs too. So I buy it off of this Sofa Mania. It's Sofa King or Sofa Mania. And so it's got, they've got good reviews. So I'm like, okay, so let me try this out. Like, so it gets delivered finally. I mean, I say finally like it took forever. It didn't take forever, but it gets delivered. And they tell me that it's curbside delivery is what the company that sold it to me tells me. Well, so I was expecting for me and my girlfriend to have to, be there to pick it. So I to be there to pick it up. So I planned it out, all that. And sure as shit, I had to work late. So I was like, just have them see if they'll just set it on our porch. And because we have a porch over here, just like a small little gated off, cement slab basically is all it is, but still it's somewhat of a porch. And so I'm like, see if you can just get them to do that, and I'll come when I come home, we'll bring it in. Well, they brought it in, and it was just like in a box. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, how can there possibly be a couch in this box? But the weight was right. The weight was like I think it was like 78 pounds, 80 pounds.
Right there, sorry.
So I'm like, okay. So, I open it up, and it is literally in pieces. And I've never had a couch. I never knew that you had to like build. I never had a couch. Well, I've never bought a couch before. Period. Let's just be honest. I've always got them secondhand. One was something that I think one of my cousins gave away, and another one was a lady at work was giving away her couch. And I'm like, oh yeah, I need a couch. But it wasn't a couch. It was a love seat, that white leather one that we had before this.
Sure.
But yeah, like this actually, like the back was its own piece. The spring, what I call like the spring box, was basically like 3 separate pieces and a leg. And then each 4 legs you had to screw onto the bottoms. And then the 2 sides were a piece. And they had these little weird connector pieces. So I'm like, oh man, I was mad at first. I'm like, really? Like just pissed $400 away. And I bet you this thing won't even like sit right because I'm not very mechanical. I mean, I am too. I very limitedly something. You know, I built my my table and my chair set that I'm using right now actually to sit here and play this on. But this is like a, you know, I know people usually pay bigger money for like stuff like this. This is like a $300 thing that I bought, or $250 or something. But like, but honestly, dude, like, and at first, like, I put it was kind of hard to put together. Well, anyways, I get it put together, but then it's like not sitting straight, like it's wobbly, and I'm like, what the hell? And my girlfriend was like, oh, well, it still looks nice, it's still comfortable. And I'm like, no, I'm like, it shouldn't be wobbly. I paid $400 for this damn thing. So I start like looking at the legs and stuff, thinking it's something to do with that, but no, those are on right. And I come to find out that this bottom leg that you put in the center of it for the baseboard, springboard, is basically a balance, almost like a balance beam thing, but it's like a balance leg. So then I had to have her like lift it up while I was under there. But yeah, after we figured all that out, it's crazy. Like you'd never be able to look at it and tell that I like built this couch piece by seriously piece by piece. It's crazy. My dad's like, oh, he's like, I'm gonna come over. He's like, I'm gonna come over and spill grape juice on your new couch. And I was like, no. I was like, because I just busted my ass building this thing. Like I was sweating and stuff, you know. And he's like, oh, bullshit. All you do is just screw 4 legs on it. And I'm like, no. Like, I don't know what world you're from. Nobody builds furniture. Well, you're talking to a guy who built his 2 chairs and tables, and you're talking to a guy who built his $400 couch. So yeah. But I think that is because it's from China and it's knockoff. There you go.
Well, you like it though, don't you?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's very much better than our old one. It's very comfortable. I like it. It's actually really cool. I like the style of it. It's supposed to be gray. Now my girlfriend says I'm crazy. She says it's plenty gray to her, but to me it's almost blue. I didn't send you a picture of it.
I don't think so. We're going to be somewhat easy going in here because there's an elite guy up on top.
Okay. Anyways, no, it's a nice couch. It's like the style. It's different from anything I've seen, you know, in real life before, and it's comfortable. I don't know about you know how like some couches like they're like sink into them and they're all soft. Like I really don't like that. As weird as that sounds.
I don't either.
Like, this is hard. This is hard and firm, but it's not uncomfortable, and it's almost like a lounger. Like the back is like almost like a big like quilt looking thing. Well, it's not. I don't know. It's like a cushion's been like buttoned over. I don't know. It's firm, but it's like comfortable. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I mean that's what I like. I bought an actual gaming chair before I bought the one I'm in now, and I returned it because it's so damn uncomfortable.
Yeah, I don't like sinking into stuff. I know some people are like, oh, it's so cushiony and so comfortable, but it's like, no, to me, I just feel like I'm sunk and I'm stuck in it, and it makes me just not like it. Probably have to heal my pet a few times here.
Oh, well, I was already on it. That guy's hitting him pretty damn hard, though.
Keep in mind, I don't really have a tanking pet. Okay. Well, we pulled that off with a little struggle, and I'm shrunk for 2 minutes.
No worry, I'm shrunk for life. I think what we can do, if it sounds good to you, is head up back up the coast here, or not up the coast, but up the mountain line. Let me zoom my map out. And where the hell are all these? Yeah, and get the rest of... Where are these items at? The Headhunter Axe. Okay, yeah, they're up. They're up towards where we turn all this in at and get all these quests done and turn them in and maybe call it a session.
Okay.
So I can help get my kids settled down for the rest of the evening and ready for bed and whatnot. And there goes my headset beeping on cue that it's dying. So I think the fates have spoken.
Yeah, that's fine with me though, man.
We got a good little session in though. I'm sitting at 3 hours right now since we started the stream. Not like the old days where it used to be, hey, we're 13 hours in, maybe we should grab a quick bite to eat.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm just going to run through anything that attacks me right here.
All right.
Hopefully I will not pay with my life.
I think for something to play by myself, to keep myself... What happened?
I'm pretty sure I'm going to pay with my life. You better run and get out while I've distracted them.
All right.
I forgot that they could hex me, so there's that.
Uh-oh, I got hexed too.
Luckily, the graveyard's not too far.
Now, when I get hexed, I feel like my health bars start to come back, just like when I get
Right.
polymorphed. Don't worry, I'm leveling up this defense.
Same. Yeah, I think didn't they actually add Hex as a spell into the game for shamans?
Yeah, at some point. I don't know when.
Oh no, this guy ain't gonna like me being here.
Do I need to come and assist in the resurrection, or?
He's a hexer, so we'll just see if I should be able to outrun one of them.
There he comes, Islude. I do like Dragonhawk, my pet. This is my pet Dragonhawk. What's his name? Dragonhawk.
Dragon Caulk.
It's totally tubular, bro.
Tubular. Makes me think of Super Mario, the special levels. Super Mario, hey, what's up, Brad? I swear on my life, this said Fortnite live stream.
It always does.
You know what? Maybe I forgot to update the title. I bet you I forgot to update the title. Hold on. Fortnite Battle Royale. I changed it in the description, and I forgot to change it on the title. My bad. I'm changing that right now. All right. There. I mean, we're only 3 hours in. You guys only had to watch it for 3 hours before you realized it was World of Warcraft. I mean, the thumbnail should have given it away as well. Sorry. I usually do stream Fortnite, but today we were playing Warcraft. We're going to wrap it up here in about 10-15 minutes. And then if I get on later tonight, it'll be Fortnite. Sorry. My bad.
I think to keep myself... sorry, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, I don't know if you've ever live streamed on YouTube, but you have to get into like your live streaming tab and change your title, your description, your thumbnail. But it's like, it's a real pain in the ass. Like, I wish they had like a drop down to where you could set up, like, you know, if I'm going to switch games, I don't want to delete all that stuff out and then have to go find it off like a notepad or a Word document and paste it back in. Like, you should just have profiles to where you can set it up for what game you're streaming so you can switch it easily.
Now, I've never streamed on YouTube. I used to do some streaming on Twitch, but I think what I'm going to do to keep myself, because I assume that what we're doing here is we're only going to play these characters with each other, right?
Well, I mean, yeah, it's up to you. If you want to do that, I'm fine with that, and I can always make a paladin on my own time or whatnot.
Yeah. I think what I'm going to do to keep myself busy is I might look into a Cataclysm server and have my own character on there. And then with Burning Crusade, I just kind of... because I don't want to get burnt out with ults and stuff, so I feel like, you know, this is the Burning Crusade server I'm currently playing on, you know, that type of deal.
Sure.
I mean, Cataclysm is kind of what killed the game for me, but, you know.
Let's see, Shadowcaster's Mace and Slain. Okay, so this is a double quest. We can double up here, I do believe. As long as we don't have to get their ears, it shouldn't take that long.
Yeah. I remember those days, too.
Yeah, it was the trolls right up to the north of us that were causing that problem. It's only really the only thing I don't like about these headsets. They don't have the greatest life. They usually got like a 4.5, 5 hour lifetime on them before they have to be recharged. I mean, I have a 10-foot USB cord, so I can charge it while I play if I need to, but it's kind of a pain.
Yeah. At least you think you're gonna play Cataclysm until find out your potato laptop can't handle Cataclysm, and then you'll say, "LOL."
It's a 2010 game. How's that crit? You know, it was that long ago that Cataclysm came out.
Feels like a wasted life.
Get out of here, Boha.
What's his name?
Oh, it's an orc. For some reason, I thought that was a human at first. Looks like a scrawny orc. Is it a female orc?
It's female orc, okay. Yeah. Tell you what, Serpent Sting might be out of range, but a pet attack was not out of range. Oh, I'm broken. I can't cycle through my attack. There we go. I'm
streaming on Twitch Fortnite. Yeah, you are, Region. I actually, I concentrate on YouTube, but every time I stream, it actually does it both at the same time. I stream to a website called Restream, and then it streams it to Twitch and to YouTube for me. If people follow me on Twitch and comment there for some reason, like I don't see it because I've got everything tied to YouTube. Let me up. Let me up. This game's before your time, Region. How old does that make you feel, Geiger?
I'd
If you don't want these guys, we'll take them.
Now, I have all my axes, I think.
I need 1 mace and I need 3 axes.
Okay, you can have all the rest of the axes. I've got all those. I still do need 2 maces.
I'm tired. I'll get recharged, including charging my headset. Maybe act like a father for an hour or 2. How's that crate you, Geiger? I got 2 kids now, man.
What is it? Sorry.
Said I got 2 kids now.
Well, it's I forget honestly sometimes until like I hear one and then I go, oh yeah.
That first one was really rough, man, there for the first few months. She did not want to sleep at night. Or not the first one, I'm sorry, the second one. Alright, I'm done with my maces and I need 2 axes.
Okay, I've got all that and I need Shadow Pine Headhunters still.
Yeah. You're in luck because they're right here and you can have them. Oh, I made him mad. He said, no, you're fighting too. You're not going to sit down and drink that.
I feel like I need a much better bow, but
I didn't tell you about the giveaway we're doing once we hit 100 subs.
what's that?
I'm gonna give away a little small cash prize and a little personal prize. I'm thinking about getting a bobblehead made of my YouTube logo. A little cartoon drawing thing I did. You said you still need maces, right? Or did you finish all your items? Okay.
I'm done with all the weaponry. I just need Shadow Pine Headhunter slain.
All right. There's one right here, but we're going to have to kill his friends to get to him. I'm going to actually tag this. Oh, never mind. I'm chewing through the first one. Oh, we haven't learned spells in a while either.
Yeah.
And what'd you just hit? 20?
20, yeah.
All right, I think that would be a really good target for today's session, 20, and that way we can. I don't know if on your own time, if you want to go ahead and head into town and like get your spells and get all caught up, and I'll do the same. That way, next time we play, we'll be good to hit the road running. All right,
yeah, we can. Oop, oop, oop. These guys aren't having my crap.
No, they're not. Well, we need one of them anyways. Let's see. Headhunters are dead. I don't need anything. Got them all.
Me too.
All right, I think we're good then. Let's go turn in.
Okay. I agree. I concur. Excellent.
Yeah, I would say if we saw enough of these. I see 2 Linux, 3. There's enough Linux here. Let's go ahead and kill them.
Okay.
I didn't want to like go searching for them, but I see like 5 or 6, and we need 6. There's 2 more back behind to our back left as well.
I concur. Excellent.
I'm gonna mana up real quick so I can help melt these guys down.
You might mana up, but you'll never man up. Discolored Fang. Oh man, I mean it's kind of harsh. I mean I didn't think it was that small. Once again, sitting down drinking while the woman's doing all the work.
That's right. All right, there's they're back this way. There's 2 down here. Now we're going to kill 8 bats to get to them, but they're down here.
it's too bad that you have to go. We're just getting to that point where we've been on here long enough where everything's starting to become funny, where I'm starting to forget about real life. That's where the best times were happening, see?
Yeah.
That's why we can't get back into this game anymore, is that we get off of it too soon. Like, you think, oh, we've been on here 3 hours, how's that too soon? No, you got to get to that about 3.5, 4 or 5 hour mark, and then everything really picks up a new life.
Yeah, when you're tired, so everything just... It was like that. That's the reason why I was referencing that night on the Night Elf Hunters the one time. Because everything, we were so tired that morning. And then we ended up staying up. I think I remember going to Subway and just getting like a sandwich and coffee.
I had to go to a auction because my dad's mother had just died, and they were giving all her stuff away, or not away, but they were doing like a family auction. They was like, they didn't know who to give it to, or they wanted to auction off to make it fair because there was a bunch of shit people wanted. Well, my dad's all like yelling up at me like, oh, you better go to bed. Like, you gotta be. I was like, oh, I'll go. I'll be there. And I told you, I was like, oh, dude, I'm just gonna stay up. And like, so I stayed up. I went up. We drove over there, did that for a couple hours. Actually, I remember that 'cause I hooked up with a chick there. But yeah, I'm being attacked by a bat. Hell, hail,
Hail.
hail. But no, we did. Like, we stayed up like all night long, and like it was great. It was great.
Anaria Shola. Death to all who oppose
That
us.
and that was it. We like never played those characters again after that.
Yeah.
Like, we literally stayed up all night, played these characters, and then took them into the Barrens. They had no business really being in.
That's when the sun was coming up when we were in the Barrens. That's when stuff started getting really funny.
Yeah.
Reckoning is at hand.
All right, man. Level 21. And this headset is literally about to die, so I think that's a good stopping point. Do we want to just where do you think we should start questing when we come back? Are you wanting to go do Barrens?
I would say it's safe for us to probably leave the Blood Elf land. I wasn't going to say Barrens. I was going to say, like, Hillsbrad or something, but I don't know if we'd still be too low.
No, I think we'd be okay to get into Hillsbrad, I would think. Level 20. I mean, or we can hang out here and do those Deathhome quests, which there's like 5 or 6 of. Yeah, let's do that. So, 1, do they give rested experience on the server? And 2, do we care about it?
They do give it. Unfortunately, my Hearthstone takes me to Falcon Wing Square.
It does for me too, but we can always fly back down to Tranquillon.
All right, I can get down on that.
Yeah, because I don't feel like walking back right now. None of that.
You make it as though we've never done this a million times and haven't walked all over the place.
Oh, that's the reason why I don't want to do it anymore, because I know what it's like. I learned my lesson the first night when you said, hey, get off that tree.
Yeah.
I didn't listen.
It's a long walk, so you want to be like, and you're like way back in the starting area still. Yeah.
That's definitely going to be a story for a podcast time. All right, man. Well, I had fun, so hopefully, I hope you did too. And whenever you want to play next, and we're both available, we can continue the quests.
Yeah, you just let me know what kind. I mean, you've kind of got the father life schedule. I mean, I work a lot during the week and stuff, but I mean, you know.
Well, my schedule might actually line up a little bit more with you as well now, because you get home at like 2, 3 o'clock, right?
I'm supposed to get off work at 2:30. That's usually been more like 5-ish lately, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Either way, we'll figure it out. I mean, also got Memorial Day and stuff off, so I don't know. We'll see, man. I'll just I'll shoot you a message and we'll just keep in touch on text.
All right.
All right, I'll be shooting you a message about the podcast stuff when I get time to work more on that art this evening and tomorrow as well, so we can get that finalized, man.
Winner, chicken dinner. All right, man.
All right, buddy. I'll catch you later.
All right, see ya, dude.
See ya. Everyone on the stream, have a great evening. Here's your little end video. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by the channel. I really do appreciate your support. So please remember that if you liked today's video, to give it a big thumbs up. Also, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so that you get alerted every time we go live or whenever we upload new videos.